Next Gen, one of your most captivating podcasts out there, with your host, Lemithia. Damn, son.
Welcome back, people. I see y'all getting litty lit in the chat. Welcome. I'm going to tell you what happened while we had some cancellations. So we're going to get that out the way. But listen, man, my brothers is here. We got my man Doggy, Super G, of course. And, of course, the still figure over here. PK ain't got no camera, so you're going to have to, take that side. That's his best side, the right side. That's the best side picture he got. We're going to go straight to my mans and him. PK, how have you been, brother? It's been like 3 weeks, man. I'm going to explain to the people what's been going on in my life. Nothing major. Well, some major stuff, but nothing crazy. Well, it is kind of crazy. But, PK, how you been, brother? I missed you.
I'm holding it down, doing my thing, trying to take it one day at a time. Sure, everybody is. We getting into the fall holiday. A lot of mad, huge releases coming through.
Is that bloody? Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, somebody came in the back door. So,
yeah.
Definitely new seasons for a lot of these battle passes, because I don't know if anybody keeping track of all the battle passes they keeping track of.
Facts.
But there's tons
Crazy.
of them.
Crazy.
So we're trying to figure out which one we're going to do and which one we're going to skip. And then prepare for the ultimate September, which is my birthday month, by the way. So there's big releases coming this September. That's 100. Everyone knows one of the largest games of probably the decade is launching next month. And
Captain
then we
Starfield will be making Captain Lemithia will be making a visit to the moon. Continue.
But to be honest, it's a lot of headers and some of them sleepers dropping. Like at the end of the month, I think there's a Game Pass game that's made by some of the people who made Chrono Trigger coming to Game Pass. Right? It's got that style. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up.
Did you get your ROG ally yet? Welcome to the team. Did I say that yet?
I did not, because kids start school this month too. So that's ROG ally money. I don't know about you guys, but that's how it goes.
Responsibilities. Facts.
However, I still maintain my. Now, I would say, let me just put it out here. Anybody out there that played Diablo, I've never played Diablo in my life, but I'm gonna tell you, I have not. I usually maintain a 15,000 a month achievement, tally every month. I have not done anything like that since Diablo launched. I'm just being honest. That's insane.
I feel you on that one. Yeah.
That's a huge deal for me. So for anybody to give it a shot, definitely worth it, man. It's definitely one of those games that will suck you in, not in a bad way. And we won't say pause. We'll just keep it moving.
Nope. That's real plausible, bro.
No pause.
Yo, we ain't even 5 minutes
We
in.
keep it wet. We keep it wet and we keep it slippery over here.
Oh, what about moist? You know, getting moist with these game releases. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Doggy's over there smirking. Oh, really? I was like, wait,
That's right. Pause. I see him in the chat. Pause. Game Pass. Pause. Yeah, let me go to the guest, man. With the man with the sexiest blonde hair out here looking like Bo Derek, the man version, the best barcade in the building. My man, Doggy Dog. And besides that, he's the reason I'll be bringing you the MK1 official collector's edition unboxing because my brother got 2 and I'm getting 1.
You know what's so ironic? It drops right before my birthday and I got nothing.
Oh, man.
You can watch me unbox it and be a guest on the channel. You could be the waiver.
Yeah.
Wave something, all right.
Doggy, what you been up to, man?
Something else.
Oh man, thank you for having me on, Limit. Appreciate it. Glad to be back. Good to be here with Super and Bloody, PK, man. Love you guys. Yeah, it's been a busy week getting the daughter ready for school next week. Got the school things starting up. Yeah, it's always the busy time of year. Games I've been playing, some Jedi Survivor. Been enjoying that. Diablo 4. Like PK said, man, things sucks you in, man. What a great game. I can't believe I didn't buy that on launch, man. I was kind of.
But you're not a Diablo guy, right? That's probably why.
Yeah, I played Diablo 3. But I.
Oh,
yeah,
you did?
I'm not the hugest Diablo fan.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Diablo 4 is excellent, though. Like PK said, if you haven't played it, man, pick that up. What a great game. Some Street Fighter 6, some Killer Instinct last night. Ant Stream Arcade. So I've been playing some games. Gaming it up. So, yeah, thank you for having me on. And it's going to be a great show.
You're not really a guest, but, guess what? It's always a pleasure to have you, my brother. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So now we're going to get to Super G, man. He's not even showing off them locks that rocks this weekend. We ain't been here. You ain't going to show nobody your updated growth. Pause.
That is possible, bro. That is super plausible.
What you been up to, bro? Talk to me.
Man, just living, bro, and just hitting up these conventions and missing shows because of that. But I'm glad to be back, man. Get into these topics. It's always a good time.
Then we got the man over there with the Barney-colored hat. He's sitting in his chair like he's the Don, but he's really not. He's a con. Over there playing all those Japanese games. You might as well just move to Japan, sucker. Shout out to the late but great Bloody Knuckles. What's good, bro? How you been?
You know me, man. I was always busy trying to do stuff, got things going on, trying to keep it moving, trying to stay busy. And the only reason I'm late is because my computer decided to spaz out at the last minute and take his whole ass time trying to restart. And I was like, and don't talk about moving to Japan because if Akumu hears that, she's going to be all on board. And I was like, and that's expensive right now. But that is the plan. So,
Just get out there and sell your ass. Make it work.
Whoa.
I mean, you could just pack yourself, put you in a box.
Yo,
Packing, man.
you don't even go there because we already know that I'm pocket size, so we know I can fit in that trunk. I was like, it's all
Whose
good.
pocket are you in? Pause.
Certainly not yours, that's for sure.
Thank God.
Exactly. So shut your mouth.
I didn't say that shit. I just added DLC. All right.
Calm down over there, Polly Pocket.
Yo, listen, man. People. It is great to have y'all back. Please share this out. Let people know we are live. Do it on all your favorite social media outlets. Now, let me explain why we ain't had a Dragon's Den in like 3 weeks. First week, really 4 weeks. First week, I have to run these New York City basketball camps for these kids, man. I give back a lot in the community. And then the 22nd, my man, y'all, not that those that follow, y'all know one of my mans got shot and killed. So we had a memorial day for him with the kids, with the basketball, with the barbecue. Then the week after that, it's the third week now. Prayers go out to my aunt, man. She's definitely with a huge recovery. She had a heart attack. And right before last week's show, my sister had one. So if y'all pray for my sister, That's the one I told you. I got the stage, got the, situation. She had a heart attack right before we was gonna start the show. That's why I haven't been here. And what I hate is disappointing the people that support, man, because we come out here, we entertain, we try to give y'all the facts, and we like being with our community, man. What is the greatest community in the world? It's the gaming community. That's a fact. So shout out to everybody that's pulling up. Like I said, please share this out. Let people know that we are back. Full steam ahead. Plus, summertime is kind of dead for gaming news. And I've been watching a lot of podcasts, and they ain't really talking about too much because summertime is slow. After the shows in June, kind of slows down a bit. So we usually take a break during the summer, but I just wish it was for better reasons. Now, gotta shout out my guy, Marquise Brown, MKBH. I got something special before y'all, before we get into the show that I was sent 20 minutes before the show was popping. So we're going to do a small little situation here. If anybody know, he got his own sneaker out in the market. He has 17 million followers. Go check him out, Marquise Brown. We met in B&H. Go figure. So he sent me these. These are Adams. MKBH is his YouTube channel. So I just want to show y'all real quick. These designer sneakers, they're not regular sneakers, they designer sneakers, like Gucci's and stuff. And he's the first YouTuber with his own sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, shout out to him, man. I would have had a sneaker cam, but like I said, 20 minutes before they came. So that's from MKBH. Can't wait to try them on. These are 13, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Biggie Small status. Nice. Got a nice little flex. They're all right. Let's get into the goddamn podcast because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And we're going to start off with the host with the locks that rocks. Super G wanted to talk about some stuff that he dropped in the chat. So Super G, take over.
Oh man, honestly, we could have just kept going with the topics because they kind of just harken off that. It's a lot of that mid-gen stuff that we were going to get into, so I don't know if we should start straight there because that's starting kind of hot.
Okay, all right. So let's go into the topic I've been wanting to talk about that I really didn't see people chiming in on. Shout out to my man K-Maker. It looks like Google's been testing out a new gaming service through the YouTube playables on mobile and PC. We're going to start with you, Super G. Is this the infamous return of the dead Stadia? Are they going to try to go serious this time? Because now they're trying to put it on YouTube and think it's going to work. Talk to me. People in the chat chime in also, man. Is this the return of Stadia? Talk to me.
I thought this was initially what they're going to do anyway, right? Wasn't that part of Stadia? Like that you're going to be able to launch it from YouTube? But until I actually see,
that was one of the features they shown during.
It was right.
Yeah,
I can't trust them, bro. So I don't know. This is one of those wait and see cases because it's Google, bro. And as soon as it get a little tough, they back out, bro. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I reserve my right to let it play out.
I don't know if these are 13. Continue. I'm listening. These might be too small. I might have to get these away. These look like 12 and a halves.
Go ahead, doggy. What you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I mean, Stadia just died out and then they just give up on stuff as soon as times get rough. It's what they do. It kind of looked like, from what I saw, they're kind of like going with little small games. Like one game I saw was like this, kind of looked like Breakout or something like that. You smash layers of bricks with a bouncing ball, that kind of thing. Kind of seems like they're just like stuff off the Google Play Store, and just putting it on YouTube or whatever. So, I mean,
those games you can play right through the browser.
Right, yeah. So, probably not nothing I'm going to be interested in, especially if I got to pay a subscription. I don't know if it's free, what the deal is with it. I'm sure it's not, but it's not nothing I'm going to be. I was never interested in Stadia, and this isn't going to be my cup of tea either, really. So, good luck to them. But like Super said, they'll any rough times come, and it'll just be gone and like a fart in the wind, just like Stadia.
When I fart, it lingers around.
This man ripping ass over there.
Yeah, that's what I do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are the wrong size. These are size 9.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I'm not fitting in those either. Yeah, that's
Wow.
I know I ain't fitting in
Are
those.
you sure?
What the little
9?
boy said.
Yeah, those are 9, bro. I was like,
Woo!
those are my size.
There's a
Those
little
are some
boy-
baby shoes over there.
There's a
That's
little
where
boy
those
over
look like
here that
tiny
can
feet.
fit those.
6th grade or something.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
I got a little boy over here that can fit those. You can send that this
Jesus
way.
Christ. Well, whoa, 4 sizes too small? God damn. Well, that didn't work out. Anyway, so continue, Super G. Who's next? Ask the Bloody Chuckles.
I was like, because I haven't said anything. I was like, honestly, this whole second attempt from Google is sad, stupid. It's pathetic. I would say.
Oh, damn.
The thing is, I feel like people keep giving Google too much credit on a lot of things. Is they're notorious for taking a product, making something, and then just dropping it really quickly. I was like, how many products and peripherals and other things have they started that they've dropped within a year or two? They don't support it whatsoever. They didn't really support Stadia. I was like, they basically stopped making anything first party in-house within a year and then basically just let it die out on its own. I was like, them trying to do something again? Nah. I was like, Google doesn't know how to make an actual service themselves. They buy things, but they don't make anything themselves to really kind of build up. So it just needs to stay gone. Let's just be 100% honest.
Okay. PK, what you got to do with chiming in on this, man?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
We
First of
can't
all,
see
you
you,
can-
though. We
you-
can't
you
see
can
but we
see-
hear you.
You can send those shoes this way. I got a little boy in this house that can fit those.
I heard you the
And-
first 3
And,
times.
there you
and
go.
then we gonna so this is like a technology that they introduced with the Stadia, and this is probably just stuff left over. And since their Play Store is their most successful platform, it's probably the easiest thing for them to do.
Yeah.
Getting straight from the Play Store going to cost so much.
Will it catch on? I don't know. And will they stay to it? I don't know. I would say that they always have great things, great ideas, great things, cool things to show off, but they never mount to anything because they give up right when they are at the peak of being something successful. I don't care what nobody say, but Google Plus was damn sure better than Facebook. And for them to get that up was insane. And with that being said, I don't know. I think this is just their way to extend their platform, right? To get to, because like I said, their Play Store is their most successful platform. And that's their best way to get more monetization. That's all. I mean, I'm kind of with Super G. I'm gonna wait and see, but honestly, it's just gonna. I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, for them to, because Stadia didn't fail because the idea and the product wasn't a great idea. It failed because they didn't want to support it, and they didn't want to have a strategy behind long-term use.
That's why I said they don't support any of their stuff. They drop it within a year and then just let it go out on its own.
Can we
They
say
don't
the
know how
same
to
thing
invest.
about Sony? Can we say the same thing about them? Because they sure
Yeah,
enough
they
didn't
did.
want to support Vita or they didn't want to support their cloud because nobody even knew they had it. Hell, they didn't. No one even knew they had a TV thing on their PlayStation. Nobody knew anything. They just, we just got things.
And Sony's just as bad. I was
Matter
like,
of
I
fact-
don't know why they
matter of
made a
fact,
second
look at
they made a second VR headset when the Vita was significantly better, and they dropped support for that. Yeah,
Hey, they dropped support for the first VR headset. Hey, check this out.
exactly.
Look what they did with Funimation. They don't support that either. Hey, check this out. Hey, going back to Google, I feel bad because Google has introduced I mean, when we seen Nate with them glasses, the little when you can see the AR pop up on the glasses, like at Google stuff as you looking at it or whatever. That was a cool idea back in the day, bro. You can do it now, but the point I'm making is they showed it first, but didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah,
There's,
Google
there-
Plus.
there's a lot of stuff they just don't do anything with. So how do you get the public to trust in you again? How do you do
don't.
that? Really? Because outside of YouTube, what do you got? I mean, your advertisement ploy is now going away because of AI. So what are you going to do? You got to do something, and you got to do it good, and you got to do it better, and you got to commit to it.
They don't know how to do any of that. That's the problem.
And I
Well,
they
see
really
100
don't.
in the chat. Shout out to
Hey,
100.
buddy, you straight took the words out of my mouth. I was literally gonna say that. They don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, they don't. I was like they have a history that proves that they don't. That's the cut and dry of it, is that they are notorious for not doing any sort of support, for putting any sort of investment into any of their projects. So them trying to show, and everyone's like, "Oh, is this a second attempt?" No, it's not. I was like, and even if it is, it's going to be another half-ass attempt because they didn't do it right the first time when they had the
It's not a second
potential.
attempt. It's
They're
more
not,
like leftover technology that they just didn't implement.
and that's what I'm saying, is that it's a half-ass attempt. You're only further proving my point.
are y'all gonna start debating about this?
No,
You
because
sure?
there's nothing
We're
to
saying the
debate.
same
It's
thing.
cut and
There's
dry.
nothing to debate, bro. Yeah,
We're
pretty
saying the same thing.
Exactly. We're
Right,
all on
right.
the same
I
page.
just wanted to ask
Nobody-
Super because
nobody
you know
trusts Google.
you know how it starts.
No, we get it, but no, we all on the same page. There's nothing to debate. Everyone's on the same page.
Ain't nothing for me, bro.
Exactly. There ain't nothing to defend when it comes to them.
That's a whole fact, man. That is a whole fact. So I'm gonna say this: the whole cloud introduction to gaming was a half-ass attempt. I agree. I don't care how much money you got; it's not gonna work out because people, as you see with xCloud, I kept telling people stop capping on Twitter like y'all all play it and y'all don't. I was right. Shout out to me, my crystal ball's undefeated. So if xCloud is the number one service and they don't play that, what is the rest? I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Don't be mad at me.
But since we're on cloud, you
But
can
those are the
talk
facts.
about Sony's jumping to cloud with their 4K already streaming.
Oh, shit. Oh,
That's not bad, right?
oh, damn.
Oh,
But-
damn. Whoa.
Let me ask you a question, Super G. How many people got an internet connection for 4K?
We all know it's dumb,
Gaming.
but it's just we all know it's dumb. But look,
Good luck with
Sony's
that.
Single
Sony's trying to do
digits.
something, right? At least we
if
see them
that.
trying to do something.
Good luck. Shout out. You know what? Shout out to Xbox.
It's just good to see them trying to support
Right.
something, right? Because
Look, shout out to Xbox for pushing the envelope that's making Sony invest their money into bringing better services for the PlayStation community.
Yep,
Facts. ABK deal. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I just reached out to my people. I'll let you know about them sneakers, PK, if they don't ship me the right size, because this is crazy. Maybe they'll let me keep them and give them away, and I'll give them to your son. Now, let's go into something, man, that's another bonus. Talking about the ABK deal. Shout out to New Zealand. Not only do y'all let people play earlier by changing the Xboxes, but
I live in another
now-
country now.
Hey, shout out to everybody got their flights booked for Starfield.
Yeah.
Facts. Listen, shout out to New Zealand for quickly turning around the decision and not making us wait till October to get the same goddamn results. CMA, y'all clowns. But y'all just don't want to admit y'all wrong. It's all right. Saving face. It's all good. PK, start with you. New Zealand, talk to me. Was you shocked that this
No.
was a quick turnaround?
No. I'm sure it was already in the cards. That's why
108 Dragons TV, welcome Mr. 100
paperwork
Intro
was
Media
done.
Gaming.
because we already knew it was going to happen, and it had to happen in order to show evidence to put all this nonsense to bed. All the accusations of foreclosure, right?
Right.
So, the proof is in the pudding. You got the GeForce, the two people that use that. They got the Activision titles on there. Bloody's one of the two people that uses G. Nah, he's AMD. He's definitely not GeForce TV.
I say don't go there now.
But the point is, they're moving, they accelerating this to put that accusation to bed. So no one can say by the time all this is said and done that there's a foreclosure. I mean, let's keep it honest. Honestly, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for any gamer out there who has access to something they didn't have access before. Honestly, how can you reach 1 billion gamers unless you're willing to do compromises and collaborations to get that media across these country lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to do stuff. They get a taste of it there, and if Xbox's Game Pass is launched and prevalent, then people will see even a better value. You never know. The thing is, guess what? You can't sell something somewhere if there's no competition. That's called a monopoly. Even if you have to offer it yourself as a second service. Trust me when I tell you, a long time ago when I worked for the cable company, we had to offer internet through 2 different companies. We didn't advertise it, but we offered it. So if you wanted internet through your electric company, you can get that. You wanted internet through satellite company, you can get that. Obviously, they're in business to make money for themselves, but that you have to ensure that there is another option, or you will be accused to be a monopoly. So that has to happen, and that's what I keep saying to people is there has to be other options out there. Competition creates innovation. Without competition, we won't get better products. Again, 108 did say something earlier. Thank Xbox for making Sony want to invest into some things, but I don't believe that's good enough because they had some things for years before Game Pass came along, did nothing with it, and they didn't believe in it. And guess what? Now we're at this situation. I keep saying this for a long time. Sony owns their own record company. They own their own movie studio. They can create a service offering that not even Xbox could rival. But don't listen to me. They do their own thing.
Okay. All right. So what do you think about this, doggy?
Hold on, dog. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Oh, it's fine.
Gaming lifestyle. Series S isn't holding back the game from being played. They are having difficulties doing co-op or cross-play between whatever. I'm not sure how they're doing it because they need to go back to the drawing board. It's freaking strategy RPG. It doesn't require much. Everybody else is doing it.
It's
Hell,
not the co-op, it's the split screen.
I think they said it was the split screen that was specifically causing the issue.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
But I mean, they need to wisen up. I understand offering options, but I mean, we'll probably get to that topic. I actually had that, so we'll wait for that.
Yeah, I got you. I just wanted to answer. He's good. Thanks.
Doggy, talk to me.
Let's see. The ABK thing in New Zealand. I mean, I guess I'm not really surprised there's nothing really to say anymore. I mean, like PK said, I mean, Microsoft's making any compromise. They're trying to work with anybody out there. I don't really see why you'd be trying to argue against it. I don't know a ton about why New Zealand was even had a problem with it. I know I saw something about the FTC wanting to do another appeal. I don't know if that's like actually a thing or something. I think CMA and FTC are just trying to delay this thing past the 29th or whatever, so that it's another hurdle for Xbox and that for whatever that penalty is they have to pay or whatever. I don't know why I don't know why any of these guys are trying to hold it up. I don't understand it anymore. I really don't. It's just I'm ready for the thing to close because I'm tired of the whole thing anyway. I wish they'd move on past it. But yeah, I don't know what New Zealand's problem was with it in the first place. So not surprised they said go ahead and do it because you don't have any legs to stand on. None of you guys do. So
that's a fact.
Sorry I don't have much on it. I don't understand any of them really trying to go against it by now. I mean, and Microsoft's working with everybody to make it get to help it get through and doing any compromises they can. So whatever. But it doesn't surprise me. doesn't surprise me that New Zealand let it go through. It surprised me that CMA and FTC is being such, jackasses about it. So give it up.
Well, that's because for the FTC, it's all about trying to show that they can be hardline, and plus Lena Khan's just trying to act like she's big shit. That's
Yeah. But
she just wasted our tax money.
She just
she
wasted
is.
her tax
She
money,
is.
just looking dumber by the day doing that. I mean, come on, it's just going to get shot down again if that appeal thing I saw was actually like a real
they
thing.
withdrew their papers.
Well,
they
they mentioned that they were going to try and go after it again, but everyone.
No. They withdrew the papers. It's done. It's over. She tapped out.
Oh, okay. I thought
She
I
put
saw
in
something the
her-
other day
she
when they were doing it
withdrew-
again.
nah,
Yeah.
she
So yeah,
withdrew her
CMA, let's get past it. Come on, guys, quit trying to delay this past that 29th thing. Let's get real. So
Yeah, for real.
Thank God it's over. But this is
Right,
the biggest
yeah.
deal in gaming ever, so it's not like something we cannot not talk about. The industry has never seen nothing like this, so it has to be talked about. No
And just
matter.
to preface it, we all here believe that you fight against deals, but there's just some deals you can't fight against, bro. This is one of them. Like, fight against some of the other stuff. Like, why? It's wasting time and tax
I think if
dollars,
a company-
and we're all ready for this shit to be over with.
Right. I think if a company wants to be bought, right?
Exactly. It's not like I also take over. They went and asked them, "Hey guys, you want to purchase it?"
Right.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Let's do it. It's mutual, bro. Like, it's stupid, bro.
It's very
The only
dumb.
thing that I can say about it is just be thankful that Microsoft kind of went in with the plan and pulled up the legal counsel that they had all the way through to kind of be fighting the way that they have been across the world with all this.
They got too much money, bro.
They do got too much
Done
money,
deal.
but they knew what they was doing when they was going into it. Let's just be 100% honest. And also,
Yeah,
we
that's
got to
a
give a
fact.
shout out to Lulu out there talking and smacking down every false accusation that be coming out. It's like,
Right.
man, that woman's amazing.
yeah, she's awesome.
That's a fact. So you got anything more PK Super on this? Anybody else before we move on? Because we got some
Nope.
topics out there.
Just it's about time. I also you think that New Zealand is actually one of the big markets that Microsoft has, especially down that way. I was like, that's one of their big promotional areas too. I'm just surprised that it took this long for them to finally just to okay it, but thank God it's done. So it can be really
Right.
said.
Facts. All right. I'm gonna say this before I get started. Fuck Square Enix. Oh, man. Shout out to Square Enix with Final Fantasy 16 sales not being what they promised or wanted or anything else in that nature. I love it.
Whoa. Are we slandering Square Enix?
We're
Because if
slandering
so,
Square.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Let's do it. Listen, I have a whole group chat with a bunch of JRPG enthusiasts that slander Square because of their bullshit.
Yeah, they definitely violated in many ways. But let's start off with you, the Japanese connoisseur.
So let's be 100% honest. Everyone saw this coming when they announced that Final Fantasy 16 was going to be only on PS5. And they were saying that everything that they wanted to do is only capable of being done on a PS5. No, it's not. It's stupid. Stop buying into that marketing. Stop listening to what Sony tells you. I have friends at Square. I work and have done a lot with Square. I love Square games. This, however, was something that I said was going to happen. We knew was going to happen, and it rightly deserved to happen because of the fact that I have called out Square multiple times on their pick and choose what's going to be exclusive, what's not going to be exclusive. And the fact is that they don't know how to support a community on any platform, and it tends to just cannibalize and hurt their own sales. So the fact is, right now, this is their own making, and they deserve it. There's a reason why they had to go out live at the Final Fantasy Fan Fest and basically openly speak out and say what they said with bringing out their new CEO and president with Kiryu and bringing out Phil Spencer, basically saying, oh yeah, we're going to commit to bringing everything to the Xbox in the future, because the fact that that's a market that they know that they need to hit, because the fact that one platform is not going to recoup all the money that they're putting out there for it. I was like, in
That
Final
and call it
Fantasy
what it
16,
is. They want some of that Game Pass money, bro.
Oh, without a doubt that they do. I was like, but I bet you that that's exactly what it was, because that's what they got when they brought over, Dragon Quest 11 and when they brought in all the other Final Fantasy games. but people were out there trying to say that they weren't going to get a return on investment for like the Final Fantasy pixel remasters for 1 through 6 by putting it on Xbox, yet they were able to put it on a phone.
Yeah.
Return on investment is the most biggest bullshit excuse I've ever heard. And people need to just shut the hell up because they don't know what the hell that they're talking about. And this proves it. It also goes to show that Square doesn't even have realistic expectations for their own sales. If a game that was more popular like Tomb Raider was able to sell, almost 10 million and still not be considered a success for them, Final Fantasy 16 being on one platform is not going to do it. Let's be 100% honest. I love
one
my friends at
platform
Square.
with a 40 million install base, right?
Not
And
only that,
their own exclusives aren't even selling like that, bro.
Exactly.
So
but that's the thing is
from there?
they have a 40 million install base, but even that 40 million install base has the worst attach rate for their biggest first party. They're not going to go way out of their way for a third party, especially for a Japanese series that may not be popular for a lot of those people. I'll say, how is it that even God of War, the game that they love to claim the biggest selling for that console, only had an attach rate of like 10, 20 million or something on the last gen, right? I don't even think that we know exactly what was the sales numbers for this, let alone for what was going to be what was sold directly on PlayStation 5. If they don't even have a solid 10 to 15% attach rate from when they were at 100 million consoles, what the hell did they think they were going to do when they had 40 million for a series that a lot of people are touch and go on? Let's be 100% honest.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
So the fact is that this coming out was just confirming what we already all knew. Let's all be 100% honest. We're not going to be they're over here looking like shocked Pikachu face, thinking like, what? We didn't sell what we thought we were going to be. No, you weren't going to sell what you thought you were going to
get messy. I'm glad it didn't. They deserved all of that.
Right.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
They did not want the black money, the money from the black folks anyway. So, yeah. The same dude who did 14 is the same dude who did 16. For those out there who understand why we boycott 16. Yes.
And like I said, I was like, I work directly with Square on a lot because I'm one of their creators and stuff like that. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to call out bullshit when it happens. This is one of those ones that I have openly spoken out a lot on. And you know what? It needed to happen, and I'm glad that happened. It's one of those things that they need to get put in their place. And this only shows that what they were doing and buying into that bullshit for a quick buck is not going to help them in the long run.
Facts, and triple facts. All right, so I'm gonna go to you, Mr. Doggy Dog. What did you feel about this and the unsuccessful? Because people always yelling flops. Nobody want to talk about this game not doing what it's supposed to. Final Fantasy, Square Enix came out and said the facts. Shout out to the game they didn't want to sell to black people. Oh yeah, Square. This is how I feel.
He said black people don't exist, so why are you talking to us now?
I wish black people bought that game. Some of us did, who's frauds on the internet, who claim to be Malcolm X, always preaching pro-black, but you bought that game, you're a fraud. Anyway, let's continue. Doggy, talk to me. And $5 super chat for my boy 100, who didn't say a word. So I don't know.
He's giving that free money, baby. That's what it is. He just wants a shout out.
Super chat ever. There you go. I like watching Square struggle. Yeah, just cause bloody cover pretty good. Yeah, just picking and choosing what you're gonna put where. You deserve what you get here. Yeah, about 3 million. I figure that's about what she's going to get out of that. I mean, just it's I guess a niche kind of. I don't know if I'm gonna say niche, but yeah, it's not everybody loves those kind of RPGs and stuff, and just.
What RPG? That shit is Devil May Cry 6.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like the old Final Fantasy games, the turn-based, and like he was talking about those pixel remasters. If you put those on Xbox, I'd buy all 6 of them. I know that isn't a reason for you to do it, but I'd buy all 6 of those original pixel remasters. Why can't you put those on there? You know what I'm saying? You guys
want to put it on an Amazon tablet. What's more powerful than an Amazon tablet? Everything.
Right.
Whoa!
I don't see why we can't get those. That pick and choose. I'm just glad. I'm glad it's happening to you guys. And Hate to be like that, be mean to you, but that's
It's
what you
been
do.
Nah, they
happening.
being
That's
mean
what
to
you get,
themselves
you know?
because my heart bleeds gorilla piss for them right now.
And it's not like there was a bunch of, I know Diablo 4 came out earlier in the month, but it's not like they even had a bunch of competition on PlayStation of a bunch of big AAA games. I think it came out at the end of June or something like that.
Yeah,
So
it came out at a
Yeah,
great
it came
time
out at
for,
the end
Yeah.
of June.
like
It
an
was
exclusive
completely
game.
by itself for
Yeah, it's
almost
by
a
itself,
solid
so-
month.
so that just shows nobody gives a crap, you know. So good, you know. Glad you guys.
And let me
glad you
say
guys-
this. I am a huge Final Fantasy fan, right?
Yeah.
Huge. But it really pisses me off when somebody has lack of knowledge of your culture and to go out there, say something so stupid, then to come back and double down on it is ridiculous. And
Yeah,
you
that's
insulted a whole plethora of people's backgrounds, and you don't even say sorry. Like you're not even. So why the fuck would I give you my money?
Sorry, double down, bro. Don't forget he doubled down.
And he doubled down on it. So now you can kiss my whole black ass. Facts.
You mean your non-existent black ass?
Yep. Whoa, you been watching? That's weird. I gotta tell her.
Yeah.
Let's get to the super chat before we go to super
Man, we don't have to
G.
say pause way
Chat.
too many times,
Steve.
man. This shit just started.
Bico. Funny how Tony, economist, didn't see this coming. Yo, first of all, shout out to my man Steve Bico. I'll be on the chats with him on Spaces over there. Shout out to one of the real ones in the streets. Let me tell you, we got a lot of locker room lawyers that work for $2 jobs, so we can't listen to nobody on Twitter. They can't even do their own taxes or pay their
why the
goddamn
ponies
child
couldn't
support.
see is they got them blinders on. I was like, they can only see what's
Right.
in front of them. They can't see the sides.
Yeah, that's a whole fact we doing in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it done here. Listen, Super G, chime in, because I know this your favorite company. Look, you even got.
Hey, shout out to that new CEO that like money. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Right? Listen, I'll say this. I was like,
Yeah, you guys already
at least
spoke
he's
on
with
the.
it.
You guys already spoke on the fact that they losing money, they're bleeding out. So just shout out to that new CEO who likes money. They're gonna bring the games everywhere. Shout out to you. And
Yeah, shout out to
making
you
that
and
happen.
fire that dude, man. What's his name? I know you know his name, Bloody. Don't
Yoshi
act like
P.
you don't.
Yoshi P. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yoshida.
Yoshi Puffy. My bad.
Oh, damn.
Oh. PK, chime in, because I know you a pro-black guy who believes in what he's saying, stands by his word. Let's go, PK.
That's right. Listen. They've been bleeding for a long time. They were dumb enough to sell half themselves for nothing, pennies on a dollar.
Ooh.
Yo, literally, Tomb Raider IP went for twice as much as they sold the whole kit and caboodle. that tells you how dumb you are. If you went to Amazon, they would have gave you a lot more money, apparently. But you went ahead and bent over for the Embracer Group, who don't value any of your IPs or any of the things you've done. Obviously Amazon values it more than you do. You could have at least did some sort of collab or something. You know what's strange? They spending all this money on game development. I don't know if anybody's out there, but think about this. Do we see Konami in the news?
Nope.
Konami hasn't made anything outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! But they are making money, and they are not crying. They're not in the news. They're not doing all this drama. But
You know why they're making money though? Is because of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they had that technically listed under digital sales under collectibles.
All right, Bloody, don't get technical. Let me.
I'm just saying that's the
Let
only
me-
reason Konami gets away with it. I was like, but they have a
I'm spitting
money
bars
maker.
over here. You wait till your verse come up. Now, come on now. Listen, what I'm getting at is
What's it? I'm the background vocals. I'm adding in. I'm
All right.
chiming.
all right. So make sound effects for me. Skirt. Do that. All right. So anyways, what I'm saying is that if they were doing what they were supposed to do, they will be just getting their money like the rest of the Japanese companies is out here selling to whoever wants to buy. I don't see Namco Bandai having these problems. You know why? Because they just going for the bag. They don't care who it is. If you got the bag and you want to throw it, they're gonna take it. They don't care. They'll put their game on a toaster if they could. If you gonna buy it, all right. That's the way you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be the same way. You're up here taking allegiance to a company that abandoned Japan. They literally took their whole base and moved to America. What makes you think they care about you?
Can I say this, PK? Let me interrupt you real quick because your bars is facts. Right before this game came out, maybe a month and a half, didn't they complain that the exclusive deal with Sony was hurting them financially, and they can no longer just make
they didn't
games
say
for
Sony
Japan?
specifically, but yes.
I remember
But
that. Yeah.
wait. Before then, they were blaming America.
Oh.
They were playing Americans saying we didn't understand. Remember the poor sales of what? Because when Outriders came out, they were happy the first I don't know how many weeks, and then they didn't even pay the so-called people they hired to do the game. And then
people can fly.
And then on
Can I
top of
also
that-
say this? Let me also interrupt you one more time. Didn't Hideo Kojima just say the same shit when Death Stranding didn't do well? He said American gamers, Western gamers don't
I remember that,
understand
yeah.
art.
Yeah.
he did.
I mean,
He just like-
who's
they just
the
shoot us.
problem here?
Yeah.
Hey,
Us
wait,
for not
like-
knowing
it's
what
like
art
shooters.
is? Or
listen.
people don't like your damn
maybe
game?
30-something years ago, maybe 30-something years ago,
Maybe.
Japanese games
Could just get away with it.
were superior, right? Because they were the ones making all the games. Now things have changed. Everything shifted because all the American
What,
games
sorry?
are on console. You know, they're on console now, not just PC like they used to be. And the Western style games make more money. And instead of, you know what, we need to break the tradition on loyalty to the Japanese. Maybe we need to chase that bag. Maybe we need to go ahead and be like Dragon Ball Fighters and just launch Guilty Gear globally. Maybe we need to launch
Blaze
Final
Blue.
Fantasy 7, Blaze Blue, you know, all of these things globally instead of going to or attending to these so-called fake Japanese lovers, because they don't love Japan. They love the green. That's why they chasing the Western style market, because that's what makes them the most money. I mean, it came out in court, right? It came out in court.
Do you know
Their
the
player base
series
don't even
that
buy their
shut
games.
down Japan RPGs? Do anybody here? That's a trivia question for people in the chat. I want y'all to answer this question, people in the chat, people on the panel. What was the game to change the way we play RPGs that was Western style? Just don't answer yet. Give people some thought processes. I want to see some answers in the chat. Continue.
All I'm saying is, check it out. They were blaming, like, Guardians of the Galaxy was a great game. I don't care.
Oh,
what
yeah,
anybody
it was.
says.
Oh yeah,
It was
without a
great.
Oh,
doubt.
it's fantastic. Fantastic.
That game.
But what did they do? When they revealed this game, they wanted it revealed not on the Xbox show.
No, say it. Your favorite line.
On the Nintendo Direct. And when they seen that game running on Switch, who the hell wants to buy that? That's like you showing off Doom Eternal and reveal it on the Switch and then say everybody should get on this game. That's not gonna happen.
No. If you want to be more disrespectful, right? I was like, that's like showing off Doom Eternal running on the ColecoVision.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. Like they killed their own hype. And then they didn't even believe in the Tomb Raider series, which was an amazing series. That reboot was dope. I don't care what nobody say.
Hold on.
Crystal Dynamics did amazing.
Hold on. Listen. I'm going to stop the whole show for this shit. Goddamn, Sir X-Men got the answer correct. Now, Sir X-Men, this might be the first time you ever been right.
Oh.
I'm surprised
He got the answer in the chat. And I'm stunned that he said Mass Effect, because that's the game to change how we play RPGs over Japan. That was the game that stomped a mud hole in Japan. It was Mass Effect. Good response. But continue. I'm sorry. We got to move on. You two just Japanese destroying here, but I got to move on to Doggy, the blonde-haired bully. Let's go.
What's that? You mean making fun of Square Enix and just getting
No,
a laugh out
I'm
of
just saying that the success. Talk to me about the success that they thought they was gonna have that they didn't. J Rock in the chat. What's up, bro?
Yeah, you mean like Final Fantasy or just other games? Yeah, I can't remember the last game that Square actually was. They're always whining about every game that comes out. Oh, it didn't meet expectations. It didn't meet expectations. So I don't think there's a way to even make anybody happy there. I mean, like,
Babylon's failure.
Oh, what's that? Oh, the $1.99 game, $1.99.
Nah, man, it's not even $1.99. That's like 7 cents right now.
No, it was $1.99.
No, I know, but I'm saying it ain't even worth that. 7 cents right there.
But
Yeah, they whine about Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that game was great. I love that game. I don't know.
It was amazing.
No.
Yeah, I don't know how
that game
well
is
it sold,
great.
but
That game
yeah,
is
that
great.
was great.
It's on the screen right now. Damn, that's funny you said that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games. One of the games I
Yeah, I
actually
love that.
beat.
Yeah, that's one of my games of the year. It was a couple years ago, right? It was at the end of 2021, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right around there.
Yep. Yeah, I love that game. Yeah, and I'm sure it's sold pretty decent. But you guys get rid of all your Western developers and everything, and now you're stuck with what you got. And
Why did they
wants-
buy them in the beginning
wants them
anyway,
now either.
doggy? Why did they buy them in the beginning?
They sold them on a cheap too. Like I said, they want that.
Microsoft should have bought them.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, exactly.
Stop yelling Sega.
They probably could have made a better price off
Yellow's
the Microsoft.
out there for being purchased.
I was like, honestly, the fact is that Crystal Dynamic, I believe, is still kind of up. So I still think that that's a possibility once they finish with whatever they're doing with.
I hope they get them,
with Perfect Dark. Yeah, Crystal Dynamic needs to get bought up, and honestly, so does IO. IO Interactive does amazing work with what they've done with the Hitman series.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Let me say something to somebody in the chat. It's not about Elder Scrolls being what you say it is, because that was an awesome game. But the game that changed the way Japanese developers attack RPGs, they blamed Mass Effect. Those are facts. After Mass Effect came out, they said they had to change the way they do games. Because I remember
Not only that,
let me finish.
Stories specifically.
Now that Mass Effect came out and showed action, story, drama, all kind of, elements that it had, the Japanese was like, that stomped a hole in us and we have to change. They didn't feel like that about Oblivion, but they felt like that about Mass Effect. That's why that's the game. But Oblivion is also a classic game that we all love also. So that you're not wrong with that. But the game that was definitely mentioned for them to change the way, look, they changed Final Fantasy into an action game. That's what they did. And I ain't talking about this one. It started with 10. That was
10 started going more towards that. It was 12 that really transitioned.
No, but I'm saying it started with 10, bloody. System. Started with 10. Where you played action orientated RPG. It was 10. That was the change. Now what they developed for after in years is something else. Because now it's Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's complete action now. But the game that changed the history of how they make games is Mass Effect, which is a fan favorite across the world. So, that's why Starfield is gonna be dope as shit. Damn.
Yep.
Ooh. Anyway, who else want to go before we move on? Because we got a lot of topics. We got to talk about this Zelda, being that my man PK loves the Switch.
Yep. The only thing I want to add
them all.
Whoa.
I wish I could see his face right now. Go ahead, buddy. Hurry up.
The only thing I was going to add in was PK brought it up is that thank God for other Japanese companies that wanted the money and was not afraid to show out, because Bandai's been putting out their games on Xbox longer than anyone else, and they've had no complaints, and their stuff always sells.
Sega.
Sega too, right?
Sega had a lot of exclusives.
Sega was the first on Xbox. Come on.
They had a longer relationship, but they had a lot more exclusives that were only on PlayStation for the longest time. I'll say Sega recently,
like Yakuza,
and the
Yakuza,
and
Persona thing,
Persona and everything else. Remember, they didn't fully commit to being multi-platform until 2020, shortly after they released the Yakuza 0, 1, and 2 on Xbox and in Game Pass.
I don't want to cut you off, but we are not doing a Japanese goddamn.
No. I'm just saying.
Hurry up, man.
All I'm saying is that when the companies showed that they committed to the platform and actually committed to it, they saw success. Sega saw massive growth, and they've been happy with it since. Bandai's always been happy with it. I was like, even Koei Tecmo is starting to get their act together. A lot of those companies still have work to do because there's still a lot that's missing, but it just goes to show when you commit to a platform and you commit to a community, they will grow, they'll show support, it'll get more money. That's what Square needed to learn the hard way. That's all I was trying to explain.
Oh, they know about the ins and outs of what you're saying. They didn't have to learn anything. They doing Japanese homeboy favors.
Yep.
Let's call it what it is.
They no, what they doing right now is they getting tricked by the dumbass white man because they listen to Jim Ryan.
Oh, hey, whoa. We don't do that here. Okay? Whoa.
Hey, we could have said he got tricked by the man who needs a dentist, but
You could have said we got tricked by Dreamcast pizza face God's father.
no, yeah, that's
You could have said that.
They both go to the same
Jesus
dentist.
Christ.
They both
Yeah, he is spitting. He is spitting, Jeremy. That's why you got to roll. You got to reel this motherfucker back in here. He bugging.
Yo, both
What the hell was that?
them, whenever they talk,
That was his Indian
they
side.
keep blowing the wind.
Oh no,
And,
Native
yeah,
American.
sorry.
Can't say Indian.
Sorry, it came
Native
out.
American.
Yo.
Jesus. Damn.
Yo.
Any
Oh, yeah.
bloody you on timeout. Pause.
Hey, listen. It's okay, man. He's real passionate, and listen, I understand. Things come out a little different, but let's go back to the real thing. All right, somebody please get the number and send it to them or a good dentist. I know that they make enough money. There is an insurance plan at Sony. I don't know about Dreamcast guy, but you know he.
No, we don't
probably-
call him that. His name is Pizza Face Guy here.
I'm sure he's on.
Tell him Lemon sent you.
I'm sure he's on his daddy's insurance, so they can make it. But they need to find some in.
Oh my God.
Yo, you guys laughing, man. I'm trying to look out for the homies. Get something that's in.
That's right. I corrected though, Jeremy. I corrected it. You can't say Indians because you got to say Native American.
Yo, I'm American Indian.
My
too.
bad.
I'm
Yeah, you
I'm
look
a-
like Pocahontas though.
Indigenous.
Anyway, let's move on. God damn it, Pocahontas. And let me shout out to this wonderful chat, man.
We have to reach back to the community to help those in need. And there is two people that really need a damn dentist. And I'm tired of looking at their face and their teeth when they talk to me. And they need to put a mask on or something because I feel like something's going to shoot out and hit me in the eye. I don't know what's going on, but that needs to stop.
Can we move on?
Yes.
Yo, J Rock, you have no business telling me what's messed up. You got me
J Rock is the messiest in the
No.
world.
He said that's messed up.
Messed up. Oh my God.
Yo, listen, we got some more topics. We got plenty of topics, man. Please chime in quick. Doggy, Zelda's huge success. Even though I don't like Breath of the Wild, I'm not playing Tears of the Kingdom because I'm tired of open world. But that don't mean the game is not great. Talk to me. What did you think?
Wait.
Did you play
Doggy,
it?
Say cheese. Thanks.
Jeez. There you go.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
Let me get to this super
MVPH,
chat
man.
before Pocahontas the ballhead version gets upset. Shout out to the $5 super chat for my boy 100. West Side, Raiders Nation, Dodgers Nation, and Laker Nation is in the building. I'm going to Cherokee Indian too. That's not even a complete sentence. What the hell are you drinking?
He said he wants to identify as.
No, he is. He's part Indian too.
Yeah,
That's a
so we
fact.
identifying-
I know. I mean, Native American. I gotta stop saying that,
That's
man.
right. We are definitely.
Indigenous. That's what it is.
Anyway, who was I going to? Oh, Doggy, Zelda success. Come on, I gotta stay focused. I'm only on brown sugar and damn tea. Come on, man. I need some liquor. Y'all dudes is crazy. Go ahead, continue. And let me get to this illustrious chat, man. Shout out to everybody. Do yourselves a run for the course. Pick them up this weekend. We have 40 plus deep in here. Thank you so much, man. I know it's been about a month. We ain't been back. If y'all want to know what happened, rewind to the beginning of the show. Shout out to y'all for this awesome community and giving us your time on a Saturday evening. Now, Doggy, Zelda, 18 million, 3 months. Let's talk.
Yeah, just like I wasn't surprised Final Fantasy 16 and so were the crap. I am not surprised that this game sold 18 million. I mean, these guys sell cardboard to their fans, so they'll buy. Nintendo fans will buy anything. No, like you said, I wasn't a Breath of the Wild fan.
Look, anybody want to buy my MKBH box that my boy sent me? Yo, it smells like money.
Take the steering wheel out of that and play some Mario Kart with it. Yeah.
Oh God.
But no, I wouldn't be surprised if this sells another 7 million more by Christmas time is at 25 million, and that's cool. Good for them. Great
Facts.
game. I'm not interested in playing it.
Powerful franchise. Powerful.
Right, exactly.
Franchise.
I was a huge Zelda fan when I was a
Me
kid.
too.
Loved them. I haven't really played Zelda games since Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Those on the 64. I haven't really played many of them, or any of them really since then. Good. Shout out to them. Doesn't surprise me.
Right.
Great game.
Great
Scored
game.
great. Sure is great, but
It runs
we have
better
a
on the
Switch here.
Asus ROG though with the 60 frame patch.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's better. But yeah, we have a Switch here, but it just sits there and collects dust. I mean,
Oh, don't do that.
Oh,
no. They're
Yeah,
going
we
to
haven't
come
played
for you, doggy.
Oh no!
Oh, you don't want to play online when you can't talk to people and got to use your cell phone with an app?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Get you started on that one, yeah.
Hey,
Shout
I
out to
still
my
play-
Switch. Listen,
I still
I'm
play
going to say something.
Poker.
Yeah,
was
you
it
do?
The
Pokken?
MOBA.
Pokken tournament.
No, MOBA.
I like Pokken Tournament.
Oh.
I think it's dope.
What's the MOBA one called again?
Oh, the MOBA.
The one
Pokemon,
that
whatever.
your
Unite,
girl
unite,
don't
It
play.
don't
with
matter.
me.
We know what you're talking about.
She don't
Move
play
on.
with me.
Unite.
Move on.
Smash Bros.
Pokemon
Yeah, listen.
Unite.
All right, being that
Unite.
you talking,
Unite.
PK, give me your Zelda success, man. Talk to me so we can move on because we got like 5 or 6 more topics. So
I
let's go,
understand.
man.
I think Zelda's cool, and I'm like I said, I'm a Zelda fan, but honestly, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say it. I just can't keep my attention. Maybe it's just me being different. It's the same thing I feel when it came to what was it, the Mario game, the last one. It's not a bad
Odyssey?
game. It's just I just got bored. And maybe it's me just getting older, or maybe I feel like I played this game before, and that's why I don't know. But I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's like more of the same, and it does not feel like a unique
I mean-
experience that a Zelda does usually feel.
Right, but you don't like buying a game that got the same map and added cloud islands
So I don't.
because I don't see nobody complaining about that.
Well, my thing is, I complain that they're just gonna sell this again on their next Switch or whatever it is anyway.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's my biggest complaint is buying the same game every damn generation.
That's true.
You mean
'cause
you don't
you
want
know-
to buy the same game 4 times across 4 different
I
consoles?
mean the director's cut.
How many times you bought
Super
Skyrim?
Ultra
How many times you bought Skyrim?
zero. I'm not a Skyrim player.
Oh.
I played it, but
And I don't want to see you on Starfield then.
well, you don't have to because it's single player. But anyways, I would say that the Super Turbo Edition director's cut Brownsville Vision in
Damn,
also
PK.
in
Omega Ultra X Plus?
Last of Us it will come
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
but I that's another game that I don't understand the appeal because I beat it in like 15-20 hours and I would never touch that game again.
They don't
It's
have
not
no
that-
replay value, but it's a
I'm
great
not
story.
saying that it's a terrible
It's not.
game, but
no
what I am
replay
saying
value.
is me personally do not like watching the game more than playing it. And
Ooh, wait, we gotta shut his mic off right now. We're gonna shut his mic off.
I want to play the game. I don't want to watch it. I'm sorry.
Watch out, guys. Sony coming for them. They're just like
All
that.
right.
Stories.
Hey,
Let's move in.
But
Let's move
let me-
into
let
the
me
guy
just
that's
do it.
over there snacking while we podcasting. My man,
Hey.
Super G, because PK ain't gonna
G.
stop the slander in here.
G.
Somebody got to shut him
G.
down.
Let me just continue. No, I'm just playing.
So, Super G, 18 million. What's good with that? How you feeling about that? Are you playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom?
Hey, I actually think that's lower than what I thought it was gonna be. I thought they were gonna hit like 25, bro, in no time. But I mean, they'll still get there.
What the hell are you
they
eating?
get
there.
Oh, yeah.
What are you eating?
Yeah.
Share with us. Oh,
Corn nuts.
your breath gonna smell like mad toes when you done with
Hey,
this podcast.
it's all good. It's just
You gonna be
me
like,
right here,
"Hey,
so.
baby, what we had for dinner?" She said, "Not your feet."
Oh,
All right, so we gonna move on, man. Like I said, once again, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Yo, listen, this is
man
gonna
is getting-
this is gonna make PK get moist, ladies and gentlemen. Get him some brownies because he's about to
Yo,
get
I'm out of
moist in here.
here. I'm out.
This is about to really get spicy.
Chill.
Shout out to Still Rain in the chat. What's up, my brother? Xbox is testing right now in the alpha skip ahead Discord streaming. Now, the dude that I know that I love so much, my brother PK, his Discord got more red dots on it than goddamn Dreamcast guy's face. Facts!
Oh, damn.
So, with that being said, PK, we gonna go straight to you, the Discord king. How are you feeling about game streaming
that motherfucker gonna call police on us for bullying, bro?
Coming
Damn.
to Xbox podcast, streaming. Talk to me. Talk to me.
They won't leave me alone.
I think that's dope. I think it's the more and more it goes towards
Microsoft has won.
More and more it goes towards Xbox integrations with Discord, the more likely it seems like maybe we can have this discussion about buying you again. I think, and I'm not saying it shouldn't do with anything else, but Discord is the natural progression away from the madness that is on what used to be known as Twitter and other social medias, right? Because you can't just have regular conversations no more, right? You can't even enjoy yourself no more. Now it's just insane. So it's the natural progression. I don't care if it's Slack, but Twitter is more for gamers. I know that there's other ones out there, Bloody uses, but it's not the same. It's just not the same, and not the same support or appeal. So it looks like it's a good thing. I'm looking forward to any more progression, and hopefully after all this stuff closes, we can somehow get off this daggone Blizzard app, because that's not supported by Discord, and we need to get that done too. Okay, we need to get it done.
All right, okay. I got something to say that's not positive. It's a great thing if anybody being able to stream their favorite social media and be able to stream. I don't like that you have to pay for
Discord Nitro,
right, for you to get the HD streaming. I could do that with my capture card straight to YouTube.
I don't like that you have to pay Twitter just to tweet people back.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that true? I didn't know if that was true. Yo,
if you're not verified, you can't not respond or send certain people DMs. It's insane.
Yo, Sega Man is in the building. Shout out to Sega Man and his team over there on his channel. Always staying focused.
But I can tell you why there's a cost there, because they have to host the said servers to do the said streaming.
But why would you charge for HD streaming if we got HD capturing shit in our house?
Because you're streaming across their servers.
YouTube don't charge me for that.
That's YouTube. YouTube has ads.
Oh, so you gonna co-sign the charge?
I'm not. I'm just telling you.
YouTube has a supplementing financial situations.
What I'm saying is, if you don't have a way to pay for said use, how can you host?
How can you supplement? I got you.
So hang on. PK, so are you okay with them charging you to be able to send anything bigger than 10 megabytes? I'm just
listen.
Want to make sure.
Again, I'm speaking from an infrastructure side. Yes, if it's going to cost me more to allow such thing, yes, there should be a cost behind it.
And plus, they don't have a bunch of ads and all this stuff, so we can't really compare them to YouTube.
That's kind of what
fair.
I'm saying.
No, that's what you said. Facts. I agree with you.
If I'm a host it, and I'm gonna say, yeah, you can do all this stuff for free, but it's gonna cost me to do extra.
I think
I gotta charge you, homie. Is this what it is? It's not. It's
not
that I don't love you. I'm just saying. Unless I get an ad revenue going, then maybe
the interface up, man. It's just confusing. All right, let's move on, because I know you moist over there. He's about, somebody get him some brawny towels. He's moist.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe he need to be wearing Depends during this episode.
Super
you know what I'm saying?
Is it wet yet?
Oh, hey, pause. Somebody shut this mic off. Wow. Let's go to Super G, being that you the closest moist guy to him. And you drinking water. Whoa.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Good for those that like you. I do not care.
What did you think? What did you think about this being tested in the Alpha Skip Ahead program? Have you tried it? Has anybody tried it when y'all get spoke? When it's your turn to speak. Has anybody tried this? What did you think?
I've seen regular streaming through it, and it's pretty cool, but I don't really care. I don't plan on trying it. I don't plan on doing it. So But hey, good for those that want it.
Doggy, talk to me.
But
Will you be streaming your fight
funny
nights?
though. Sony
Okay.
actually invested it into Discord, and I see more
Xbox
upgrades
features.
and updates, to Xbox than to Sony, which is odd. But hey,
Damn.
y'all can have that.
Hilarious.
Okay. All right, Doggy. Fight nights, Discord streaming. Are you jumping in?
Oh no, see that would be cool. Okay, I was gonna say, man, I haven't streamed myself playing a game like since the Mixer days, which I thought Mixer was awesome. You know, you could kind of you get away with anything on there. You could even stream Rock Band on there. You know, it didn't care what you did. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't know why anybody would want to watch me play games. I'm not like the greatest gamer in the world anyway, so you'd probably pick somebody else anyway. But yeah, that would be fun to do the Friday night fights if they made it super easy.
They said it's hit the X button and you pull up and it gives you the options.
Like with Mixer, like with Mixer was so Mixer was so cool. I loved Mixer, and it made me want to actually stream games and just do whatever on that. You know, it's just easy. You know, just be whatever I was playing. I just throw it up there. Yeah, and it was cool. How you could see the little chat down there and everything on this. Yeah, I loved Mixer. I thought that's fun, but I haven't done it since. But yeah, that'd be cool to the Friday night fights. That would be great to throw that up there. So,
Facts.
hopefully they can. But oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I haven't tried it because I'm not in the skip ahead alpha thing.
Do you know anybody that tried it?
I haven't done that forever because like I had I think like pretty kind of didn't ruin, but it messed up.
Ask 100. He's in the skip ahead.
Xbox One X or S or whatever that was. You know, like it. Yeah, I don't do that thing anymore. So. Whenever it comes out, I'll try it out and give it a shot. But I'm not much of a game streamer, so like I said, there's so many other awesome gamers that are gonna pick to watch me. I would think.
They'll pick to watch you. Your hair's the sexiest on the internet. Don't worry about it.
There you go. Yeah.
You good, bro. You good.
Don't listen to him. He tells me that all the time. He's lying.
You don't know. You used to have that title. Bloody has taken charge. I mean, Doggy has taken charge, Bloody.
No. See, he can't even get his life together.
Listen. You used to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? You used to be like, oh, Diane, like those old ass commercials. But now, look at Bloody, man. I mean, look at Doggy. I keep saying
See,
Bloody.
you can't get your lies right. Shut it.
R.I.P. Mixer, my man Steve Biko said. What did you think about this Discord feature? Will you be switching, Mr. Bloody? Or will you continue your Twitch TV life?
Well, I'm looking at other like live platforms from Twitch, but Discord is specifically a community thing. I don't use Discord for my community building. I mainly use it for business interactions or talking with specifically with studios that I'm interested in or work with. It's great for those who want it to be able to do it directly from their console. I don't see the point of it. I was like, the community building platform that I use, which is different, which is called Gilded, they have a lot of those features for free.
You know what's so cool?
I was like,
Bloody?
and they have
You know what's so
that.
cool?
What
if you have a PlayStation friend
some damn water.
and you want to talk to your PlayStation friend, but he can't get on Xbox Live?
He can pull out his damn phone. I was like, I don't care.
You that guy, I see. You don't want to unite the gamers. You want to keep them segmented. See?
There's just other ways to do it.
It all makes sense now. It's coming out. That's why he made that comment earlier. It all makes sense now. It all comes. No, I'm just joking, bro. Like
like I said, it's great for those who want to be able to do it directly from their console to be able to integrate it. I personally don't see any benefit for me, because if I wanted to stream directly for my community, whether it's in Discord or whatever, like Lemon, I have a capture card. I would just go and directly do that. It's very simple to do. I was like, especially anyone who streams even remotely, to just be able to just go into it, host it, and just use that as the source input. I was like, same as just being able to implement anyone's chat or audio into it. It's not complicated. It's great for ease of access. I simply just don't see
for you.
For me, exactly.
Right.
It's not.
I'm not vested in Discord. I think it's an excellent option for people that's like PK is really vested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that would be awesome. It's awesome for PK. But you know, it's a good option. Let me shout out my man John Wolf, who just pull up. Rog Alley Gang in the building. I hope you downloaded that Doom. Excuse me, I keep saying Doom. That Quake 2 remaster, running glorious.
I got that downloaded. Yeah,
it's nice. Let's move on, man. let's go right back to bloody. Switch next year, supposedly 2024. Give me your thoughts. Main question to everybody in the chat and the panel. Will the next Switch or the successor to Switch be backwards compatible? Bloody.
See, that right there is the big question, because Nintendo is notorious for always never having anything backwards compatible. I was like, they and it takes them forever to bring their quote unquote virtual consoles forward to support any digital purchases of older games, because they always say that it takes forever to get the emulation working on the new hardware. But the fact is that they don't make any consistent hardware to where it can be easily transferable. You think of like what Xbox and PlayStation has. They're all discs, they're all ROMs. It's easy to just basically be able to, or not gonna be easy. They have to work on the emulation software to be able to adapt and be able to read the discs. That's why now on your Xbox you can go and put an OG Xbox game and be able to read it, play it, and it adapts it through the emulation software.
Can I say this? You shout out to you with your history. What the hell do you think it's gonna be? Not what the history is, goddammit. Answer the question.
No, you were saying, is it going to, or
do you feel that it's going to be backwards compatible? We know their goddamn history is no. What do you think?
What I'm saying is that based on everything that they've done before, I was like, honestly, I don't think so. I was like, they have this bad habit with it. I was like,
they don't know yes or no, bro.
Right.
I'm just saying.
He's going into all this other crap. I'm like, we all know this already. What do you think is going to happen next system? So your answer is no.
Shut up. No, next, go.
Thank you. Doggy, what do you assume? Being that the success, even PlayStation has some backwards compatibility, right? You have the Xbox with full to OG Xbox backwards compatibility.
Yeah, great back.
So what do you feel, Nintendo? Are they gonna jump on this backwards compatibility? Are they gonna have a cartridge slot separate in another format, or do you think they're just gonna keep going with what they're doing? Talk to me, because you know cartridges could get expensive with the mass memory sizes that these games can be. So what do you think Nintendo does?
Man, to the back compat question, hell no. There's no way. Hell no. They ain't doing it. Somebody said it earlier. They're going to come out with like a super edition of any of the Zelda games and throw them up there. They'll come out with another edition of Mario Kart 8, whatever that one is, throw it. They've had it on 2 other generations. Why not come up with another one? So hell no. Nope, this won't be a back compat. No way. Not a chance.
Super G, the simplest man on the panel with the most important goddamn opinions. Talk to me.
Seeing as their history says no. Oh, I was tapping into my inner bloody. I'm just like, no, but I'm gonna go against the grain and I'm gonna say they will have backwards compat. I'm gonna say they'll have it. Because they did upgrade the cartridge size for the Zelda. So I think going forward they'll use that size of the cartridge for the bigger, better games, right? So I believe they will. And they did it with like one of the Nintendo Switch, or not Nintendo Switch, the DS or something, 3DS I think, had it to where they can use the other cartridges. So I think so. I think they'll do it now.
Okay, chat. What y'all think, man? Talk to me in the chat. What y'all think?
They don't do it now. They're never going to do it.
They ain't gonna do it. They're gonna abandon them 20 million Tears of the Kingdom sales, so that way they can stack up another 20 million on the new console because people are gonna be playing.
No, they're gonna do the definitive.
Definitive edition,
and that's what I'm saying. They're gonna double up on it.
Yeah, but they don't have to backwards compat at that point, right? But they still will do it so you can play it. But they're gonna make everybody buy a new one because they're gonna be like, hey, new graphics and get all the DLC. So and a bike.
Even your Labo probably won't even work with the new system.
Oh no, that thing's toast.
You have to get some upgraded cardboard. You got to get that cardboard plastic.
Yep.
You can buy this box in 108. It'll help the channel. PK, talk to me. Backwards compatibility, Switch, successor.
Hey, everyone in chat, I just want to know, does anybody have any empathy for the man that still needs a dentist? I just want to ask.
You got to say his name.
Get a finger. We talk. Well, I just want to see if anybody paying attention. So the man that wears the same dusty hat every video, and the other man
This
that
Microsoft
also
has won.
PlayStation.
The man that admitted live that he likes to do meth.
Goddamn question. We got like 10 more
Hey,
topics.
all right, my bad. Hey, listen, no.
Nobody likes to deal with the messed up.
No, hey, listen.
He said he likes to do meth.
Compatibility stopped with Nintendo
And y'all
at the
still
Wii
follow
U.
him. Unbelievable.
At the Wii U. Wii U's the last console that did backwards compatibility. They're not going to do it again. If Mario Collection and Pokemon didn't teach us anything, that people will still buy the same damn game every damn generation. Okay? So Bayonetta 1 and 2 on the Wii U. Oh, let's just resell it again. Zelda was it Breath of the Wild?
Princess.
Let's just resell that.
Right.
Yeah.
Mario Kart on the Wii U. Oh, let's say that again. Hey, check this out. As long as people still buy it, they're going to resell.
But I got a better question. How do you guys feel that the Switch 2 is going to do? Because Nintendo's do that failure of system. They normally hit and then they fail. They hit and then they fail.
Well, I think they're going to follow the same format
depends.
because they combine both of their generations. That's successful. Portable and home.
They got to stay in that unique world.
That's why the
because
Switch
the only
won.
way
They didn't make they didn't design another system. They made one that does both. I think they're going back with that. I'm gonna say they're gonna do backwards compatibility because if they don't, you won't see an unboxing on 108 Dragons TV.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm not buying it. I don't care if it jerks me off at night while I'm asleep.
Same. I'm not doing it.
Yo, shout out to my man 100.
And I got 3 of the regular ones right now.
Tell me if you want first of all 100. Tell me if you tried the Discord streaming and look at my boy MKB8 sent me. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. These are nice. I just want to show the people for that's pulling up.
Right.
Marquise Brown, Mr.
He just wants to show off the
17
shoes
subscriber.
right now.
Right? Yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They nice. Plus, you're getting support from another YouTuber that's pretty damn big. 17 million people is no slack. But they too damn small.
I
already hit them back. I'm sorry, PK. They hit me with the email. They're going to send me a size 14 because they don't got no more 13. So I'm sorry, PK. Maybe if they let me keep these, I'll give them to your son, though. If they don't tell me I got to send it back, I'll give them to your son.
Did that dumb Moonface guy really say that live? That he?
Yes, I saw the video. Yes,
idiot,
he sat around and did meth. And he got 260,000 subscribers, and these are the idiots y'all follow that lied to you. Lied to you.
Looks like it anyway.
Right? They lied to you. They don't got good content. All they do is get in front of a microphone and talk shit all day. And he's a drug head. And y'all still following this dude?
Say that.
It's not only that; it's the fact that some of these people build these literally
This
buy so much
Microsoft
into the
has won.
information bullshit that people actually believe it. Because look, did anyone see on Twitter when MBH or MBG?
Geek Story, shout out, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
MBG
you.
literally had a dumbass in his threads or in his tweet comments actually spout misinformation to the very devs of Baldur's Gate about Baldur's Gate 3 being quote unquote exclusive.
Yo, what is wrong with y'all? I'm talking to my mascots.
Yeah. He said in September that Sony's
They
gonna have
wilding out
one of
on
the
their
biggest
page.
exclusive.
Next week we might have a bearded dragon camera view. I might put a camera in there so y'all get to see them act crazy. They acting. I think they but they crap on one of my lenses. We gonna have a problem. But I'll see what I'll see. Anyway, let's move on, man. Everybody chimed in. Let's talk about another remake situation. Red Dead remake, $50. Who got a problem with that? I'll let you go, Bloody.
No, I was like, especially when it comes to Take-Two, I was like, don't buy into this shit. I was like, they half-ass their remasters anyways, but 2, they absolutely beyond greedy. I was like, look at how many times they sold people GTA 5. No, I was like, I love Red Dead.
Good point. Yeah,
I would say I love Red Dead, but it still holds up as it is now. I was like, don't get me wrong, Red Dead 2 was beautiful, but
at some point,
I want y'all to keep going. I gotta get some water, man.
Hey, I'm gonna cut you off real quick. At some point, we gotta stop blaming Rockstar for what our dumbasses do.
No. I was like, it's not. No, I'm not denying that. I was like,
I am not in that box.
Giving them passes.
I retired from GTA 5 on the 360. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
buying
what I'm
that
saying.
game again.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that there are certain times when there are games that need to be remade and done properly. But there's also times where it's just like there is no need for the remake. I'll say, and the thing is that the reason we blame Rockstar is because of the fact that, yeah, there's a lot of dumbass people who keep giving them money for the same game for over a decade. There needs to be a point where you just like say stop and stop giving into their bullshit and stop giving into all the lies and stuff that Take-Two be doing, because of the fact that they just gonna say all this and then they gonna milk you dry. That's what they do. That's what I'm saying is that Red Dead Redemption remake was completely unnecessary, especially when there's a lot of ways to go back and still play the game. I was like, especially on Xbox for those, is that it's backwards compatible. It holds up still. Yes, it's not all the new updated
That's
stuff.
the thing. There isn't a lot of ways to play it unless you have an Xbox, bro. So that's why they did it. But now,
and people go fall into that trap. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Is that honestly, it's not worth $50. I was like, it's the same reason why people who keep buying like the Last of Us remake for $60, $70.
A port from the 360. It's not worth $50.
That's what I'm saying.
Game right now that should be worth $50.
I was like, it's not worth it. I was like, hell, I was like, I don't even know if I would have bought it for 30. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. It's one of those things that they know that they're being greedy, and they know that they're gonna get people who are gonna buy into it, and that's the sad part about it, is that they shouldn't, because of the fact that it's not worth it. That's all I'm saying.
That was Rockstar.
Can we really
Rockstars.
Hey, everyone in the chat, can we announce the elephant in the room? What game is worth $50 from the 360 area? How about Transformers?
None right,
how about Transformers War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron? If I could get that recollection, I am on it. Give me that.
Those games would only be worth $50 if they were in a bundle.
That's
even
what
then.
I just said. All right, I just said that.
Yep.
For those who bought Kingdom Hearts collection for $50, I don't want to hear nothing.
No,
right?
that's what I'm saying, is that it's different if you're getting multiple games in one price.
Nope, not even in. Nope.
Okay, I see y'all having a nice little debate here. Shout out to the chat. 54 people in here. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you.
Super G, you fired. Okay. Everybody in the chat.
None of them old ass games worth $50. I don't care. None of them old ass games.
But you okay with buying Mario collection for $60? What?
Red Dead is worth $50 on a remake, Super G. Not every game, but Red Dead is awesome.
Yo, it still ain't worth $50.
You missed it when I said there is a game that I would love to have 54, and that's the Transformers.
Nope.
War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Let's get them servers turned back on. Yo,
yes,
and
facts.
give me
stuff. Yes.
upgraded version of that.
Let me get them for $13.99 each. And let's keep it pushing.
Yo, listen, you can wait for a sale. You can wait for a sale. You don't got to buy it day one. That Atlas game that just dropped. So much stuff get ready to come. I'm gonna buy it on a sale. You know I don't do that. I'm a day one dude, but some games I'm gonna start waiting until it goes on sale because I don't know how well Atlas is gonna sell. It looks absolutely fun. Shout out to my man Han Solo.
I want that game too. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for a sale. I mean, come on. I'm buying all these goddamn collectibles. They over $300 a piece.
I don't have time to fit that one in before Starfield. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tune into that.
I was
like,
wait, here's the thing. It's a remaster. It's not even like a full remake. That ain't worth $50. I was like,
move the hell on from there now.
Bloody, what you doing on your computer?
I'm just saying.
Put it back. Thank you. he got ADHD, man.
What do you mean?
He always doing something on his computer. How I knew it was you? You know how? Because every time you do something, you mess up the goddamn windows.
I didn't do nothing. Don't you blame me.
Anyway, you know what? If it wasn't you, it's still you. I don't even care. Now, this is great news for all of us. Evo popped off, and we got some Killer Instinct news from our fans out there. Over 12 million people. Facts. You know, shout out to Paris Vicious. Don't ever say that about Killer Instinct again, my brother. Whoa. They was a little bit going at your head, but it's all right. Paris is cool. Killer Instinct 4K getting an update for next gen for free not a remaster for $50. Chat, how y'all feel about that? That's me. That's my game. That's Doggy's game. That's Jago, who's never been on his channel's game. You know what I'm saying? His name is Jago. So you know that's his game. I don't know who else on this panel loves that game as much as me. I love it way better than the originals, even though it was definitely shocking to see that when it first came out in arcade back in the days. 100 plays that game. King Mega plays that game. Yo, everybody on my damn friends list pretty much plays that game. So we gonna start.
Trash. Stop promoting that.
Whoa, yo, Speedy, you got a problem?
Fire this man
you
right
ever been
now.
a dude with locks?
Somebody just got fired.
Yo, Speedy, what's wrong with you? Yo, I call him Speedy because this goddamn bearded dragon never walks.
We need a 2024 model of Supra right now because this 2023 he done blown his turbos and his intercoolers. This Mustang he done.
They stole his rims. He ain't going nowhere.
Yo,
came out. It was on.
We done upgraded, my dude.
Nah. This there's something wrong here. We need to get the American version. That's what we need. We need an American-made Toyota right now. Right now, not yesterday.
Stupid.
Listen, Super G, for real. Talk to me about this Killer Instinct news. Was you excited? They didn't show nothing, but.
Nope.
All right, we're going to shut his mic off right now. Silence. Silence. Let's go to PK. He seems a little cheery.
No, for real.
Shout out to Dreadpool in the chat.
I like the first one or the remake or reboot or whatever you want to call it when it came out in the beginning of the gen. I liked it a lot. It was cool. I didn't play it a lot, but I liked it a lot. It just wasn't. I don't know. I didn't click for me, but I did like it like casually, right? I'm more of a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat guy, so the twitchiness of that was just too much for me, bro. But I enjoy what I played, so it's good for those because they got a dedicated audience, bro. So shout out to those guys that get to play it.
And they consistent. You know what I do not like?
I know Maximilian was probably losing his shit.
I did.
You know what I don't like? When you go to play it now, sometimes your characters, it has to have a new update system. Sometimes it doesn't work right. And it'd be like, I ain't got no characters or nothing. I'll be like, what the hell? And then you have to restart the game, then it shows you everybody. But anyway, PK, talk to me. I'm gonna feed y'all. They acting crazy.
Yo.
Talk to me, Killer Instinct news.
I think that's great news, man. It's well deserved. Honestly, look at where it came from the Xbox One, the fat VCR version, right? And look where we at now. Yo, that's a big deal. There's a big transition. That game ran well. It was the first game to matter of fact, all of the rollback code was definitely designed after this game's rollback code. Mm-hmm. Every single fighter is now copying the way they do things. Yo, that means this game is a pioneer. Now I know
it does something that most games don't
Iron
do.
Galaxy did not create such thing, but they kept it going, and they did keep the lights on. So shout out to
Iron Galaxy, the work Iron Galaxy did on it was the best part about the game.
Don't say that. Jago's gonna come for you.
Oh no, yeah.
Don't say that.
I don't know.
Right, Doggy? Jago wanted to kill me. I said
that was funny that night.
That was funny as hell. You don't know shit, Lennon!
I would say there's some good things and bad things they did, right? But the point I'm making is it was a pioneer start for the Xbox One. And honestly, I want to see it be a pioneer start for the next generation, honestly. However, with this is dope. You don't understand how they took the old system and brought it into the new generation. And that was a huge challenge for someone who didn't even have anything to do with the original make of the game, right?
That's
and
true,
and somehow
Microsoft
transition that
has won.
into the next generation. So I think this is great, and I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong. No, this is not one of the topics, but yo, Project L was out there also being displayed, and anybody knows that is the fighter from, the League of Legends guys out there. And it's a 2v2, and me and Lemon could be on the same team fighting Super G and the old Super G, and we can wax and do everything we need to do. All I'm saying is it's a unique fighter. It looks great, looks easy to use, looks like it's adapting the simple button scheme that the that Atlas had in what's that game? DF Duel, right? Mm-hmm.
DNF Duel.
DNF Duel, right? I got that game. It's a simple button control scheme. You can do inputs, but it's good to bring everybody in, no matter if you are casual or a vet, to be able to play and have fun and have some crazy stuff going. So shout out to that. That was a great demo, and I was super impressed. I'm super excited for the KI stuff. There was a lot of things that happened down there, Evo, but those are the two highlights for me. I would say the Waka versus my boy Sonic Fox is also going to be a wash. You know, it's just going to happen, but it's a big deal. I don't know if Lemon knew about it, but he should definitely stream that, because that's a big deal to have a celebrity get washed by a professional. I don't know why he want to come for him on Mortal Kombat. That's insane. This man wins every Mortal Kombat tournament. You want to go to him and challenge him?
Yo,
What?
listen, he believes in himself. Don't be mad. I like that. I like that. Bring
I
the
like
smoke.
I like people believing in themselves too, bro. But you know, sometimes
Would you
don't
turn
wanna
down?
stay-
Would you turn down that challenge? Would you run for the hills?
I
Would you
wouldn't run,
would you be
but I'm
running
not
like
about
these
to come
ponies
for
out
him
here?
either.
Huh?
Yo, I'm
Would
not
you be
gonna
doing
run,
that?
But I ain't gonna come for him either. I ain't coming for him either.
Oh, you ain't gonna volunteer for the ass whooping.
Yo, I'm not perfect legend. I'm not about to go 13-0 and looking like I just ate blood out here on my face. Okay, I'm not that dude. But go ahead.
All right. Bloody, talk to me. Do you play this?
Do I play Killer Instinct? Yeah, I enjoy it. I was like, it's cool news. I'm glad that they're updating. I'm glad Iron Galaxy's back on it. Everything else from Evo, I don't care about. Move
Yeah,
on.
they need to be on this game because their last situation was horrible. Don't y'all do that shit again.
Yeah, it's what happens. But like I said, I was like, it's cool that they're back to help doing more work on it. Hopefully, it's a good sign for what's next for that game, because I think that being a first-party fighting game and probably one of the biggest that most people want more support for or a sequel, I was like, honestly, it should be a sign from Microsoft to be like, hey, make this happen. I was like, you have a team that wants to do it, make it happen. Other than that,
Facts.
it's whatever.
You went on this on Doggy? You went on this, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I loved KI back in the arcade. I had the black Super Nintendo cart, KI Gold on the N64 when this was announced 2013 as one of the launch games. I was stoked, man.
Did you get one of the free codes for it? Were you one of the people that they gave a free copy of the game to?
I wish, but it didn't matter. I didn't mind paying for it. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I have a ton of time in this game. I don't have 21 days or something like Jago, but I have plenty of days in it. Still play it. I mean, we were just playing it last night with Cyber Gunter and Jago. The other day we were playing Lemon. Lemon was in there the other day playing it. Yeah, I remember for the longest time, like, being a fighting game fan myself, Xbox is kind of just a dry desert of fighting games. They're just there for a while, you know. We didn't get hardly of anything. So it's good to see a first-party fighter carrying on, and I'm hoping that this means that there's going to be a KI2. And with all these acquisitions they've had here lately, I mean, they've got all kinds of cool other people they could add, like Doom Guy, Lilith or something like that, you know.
Right.
Just like, yeah, they could add, like, they got so many possibilities
Crossovers.
with it.
Right.
So, I mean,
And now that they got Activision, they got even more. Get Crash Bandicoot in there.
there you go.
The Transformer in there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, damn.
That's nice. Yeah, no, I'm hoping just cool for the update. I can always take that, but the game already looks great anyway. They say 4K update, but the game already looks great anyway. Those are some of the best backgrounds that I've seen in fighting games. Those backgrounds, the fighters they're animated well. They look great. But what I'm hoping for is this.
Not only that, but the particle effects and the fact that it actually has a consistent high frame rate. Because isn't it like still 120 frames right now, anyways?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's 120 frames. It probably is. But you're right about those particle effects. I was just talking about that last night.
All those
sparks flying off of everybody and stuff last night. It's like, man, this just looks so cool. The game just looks great. Yeah, what I'm hoping the most for is just a KI2. Just give us a whole new one. You know, update this one for a little while and give us another one. Let's
That's
go.
what they gave in that announcement. They said the future. So
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
can
They said like 10
speculate.
years, 10 more years or whatever. So yeah,
Yep.
give us KI2. So, yep,
It's
totally
coming.
excited about it. Love that game. Have loved
Facts.
it for years.
All right, let's move on, man. Let's talk this PlayStation PS5 Pro rumored to be in 2024. Who's in? Anybody can go.
They need it. The
Pro, the
regular
Slim.
PS5 sucks.
Wow.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be
Don't do
disrespectful,
that,
bro.
Don't do that, bro.
They may not have the games, but they games are running better than the Xbox games, bro. So don't do that.
That's a developer issue. That's not. And that's not a hardware.
Not high on life.
Doesn't matter.
Not high on life.
Hey,
What I want to know is like, okay, so if they bring out this PS5 Pro,
I'm
right?
just saying, like, that console is not bad, bro.
It's not bad. That's
it's
crazy.
yeah,
That's
it's you know.
no,
But
bloody.
if you bring out this PS5
blood
Pro,
crazy.
Oh, so now my opinion and what I say is suddenly shunned.
No, it's not. You
That's
just
when you speaking bullshit.
how you big up the Xbox One X and say the PS5 is garbage.
Right.
Dude, I can still hear that thing when I'm playing any game. It's no better than the PS4
Do
Pro.
you play your system or do you listen to
I
your
do.
system? You don't let me finish. Do you play a system or do you listen to it? Because I usually have on headphones. I wouldn't hear a fan if it was on or not.
I literally sit like I can reach.
Do you
my
play with
PlayStation.
headphones?
Yes, and I can still hear it over my headphones.
Then you need to stop buying cheap headphones.
Don't you dare disrespect my headphones.
If you can hear that fan in your PS5 over your headphones are garbage.
No, they are not.
Y'all hear this
Because
chat?
I could hear the same thing with the PS4 Pro.
Garbage.
Garbage.
But yeah, if they come out with this PS5 Pro, like how is that gonna be? Okay, how
What
is
will
that
they
gonna be
bring
any
to the
different?
table?
How is that going to be any different than like this? You know, they complain about how the Series S is holding back the X. How is that's going to be the same kind of situation?
Doggy, let me ask you this,
not
and
not
people in the
necessarily.
chat, do we need a pro system this
No, we don't
10?
need it,
No,
and
they don't.
that's something else. Like, okay, so they come out with that next year. They haven't like started even developing games that's gonna. They haven't even like used up all.
They
the
haven't
tech-
even came close to maxing out. They haven't even done 25% of these systems yet.
And it takes 5 years to make games. So you're going to come out with this new system. By the time you got games coming out that'll use the PS5 Pro, we're already gonna be in the next generation. So no, we don't need this. I'm not buying it if I'm not buying it.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no reason. There's no reason for it. I got the PS5. It's fine.
Wait, the way you talking about the PS4, PS5 suck, they do need one, bro. The way you talking about it.
What I'm saying is that they haven't. Why are they going to make an upgraded console if they can't even push the limits of what they got?
Right? Yeah.
Wait,
Their
wait,
own developers aren't even pushing the
Bloody,
hardware.
Bloody,
Right.
please calm down, okay? They already pushing the limits. It's overclocked. Let's be real. All right.
Ooh.
It needs.
There's a
doing,
difference
so they-
between overclocking and pushing limits and taking advantage of.
Yo, listen,
Bloody.
I don't
No,
want to be
no,
responsible for you
if
busting
it's overclocked.
a blood vessel in your neck.
This is overclocked. That means that it's limited, bro. They pushing
We-
it to its limit.
We need to have a new system so it doesn't have to be overclocked. And let's keep it real. I mean, come on, man. We got to save money for the dental bill for the. Listen, I don't understand why I'm the only one who cares about this man's representation. I don't understand this.
I don't care about the representation because I don't listen to him.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is we already knew they were already developing their mid-gen
You
upgrade.
see, Phil said, hell no.
But let's be real. If it's already hard for people to have PS5s in their house now,
It shouldn't be. They all on my GameStop on picking.
right?
They're kind of everywhere now.
Yeah, there's
Right.
a bunch of them. Yeah, out of Walmart. Yeah.
But let's saying that not everyone has one, and what I'm saying is not everyone has a series console either.
Facts.
Right.
And-
right. Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, does it really make sense right now to do a mid-grade upgrade when we haven't
No.
when we haven't even stopped the PS4 and Xbox One game?
Ports.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Does it
It-
ever
it-
make sense that Apple and Samsung give us new phones every 2 years?
Well,
Yes. Yes.
So that's
Yes.
No, not
different.
necessarily. What they
Okay,
do,
hold
change
on,
the
hold
camera.
on.
I'm
Let
not
me
saying it
explain to
makes
you
sense,
about
but
the
I'm
cell
just
phone
saying-
market, right? Let me educate people in the chat too. That cell phone they bring out every year is not for you. It's for the people that haven't upgraded past years. It's not really for you. If you upgraded last year, they're not making that phone for you.
Then you can say the same for the console, then, bro. Because the
No,
people that didn't buy that
and
one, they
right,
could buy
we
that
can
one.
say the same thing for the console, but it makes sense for cell phones because they don't last as long, right? longevity wise, right? But
That's
when they
not true, bro. If you take care of it, it'll last long. Because I was literally with an iPhone 7 for like 5 years, bro.
well, see, that's very rare though. That's
No,
very
so
rare.
it's-
That's not a. I still got my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. You know how many phones
what number
came in
are they right
between
now?
that? They on 23.
Yeah. see.
I don't see
Right?
anybody
But
on this
I still,
panel
my
have
phone is a
any problem
monster.
with their
You know what I'm
dental-
saying? This phone was $1,700 when it came out. Technically, it still performs just as good as these ones today. So I really don't have to upgrade.
I just want to point out that I don't see anything wrong with anybody's
That's
teeth
where I
on
was
this
going.
panel. So they have money to
but they have to
afford
keep upgrading because
new
the
stuff.
competition is doing it. But it's not really for the person who upgraded for the previous year. Is
So if
what
the
I'm
competition
saying.
is doing it, then you get where I'm going with it, though.
Yes. I
reading
agree
into
with
it,
you, but
so.
some people like, yo, why
if
they
the
do it? But that's
competition
why.
do it. I get that.
So
And
Phil
you're
said
right.
no, but guess what?
He'll do it if he has to, right?
He's gonna have to.
No, he's not. They
you
can't
think
even.
so?
They didn't even utilize the architecture in the velocity architecture in the Series X. No game.
There's
is
a
using
lot
it.
of.
I think the
And
first
again,
game is going to
that's
be
a
Forza.
developer issue. Not
No,
not a
well,
hardware issue.
wait a minute.
whoa.
The
It's not
technology
an
has
issue.
Isn't that what you always say?
No, it's not. I don't say that. Hold on. This is what I'm gonna say. The PS5 is built on old tools, so developers already know how to use it out the
Yeah,
box.
it ain't nothing but an upgraded PS4 Pro.
Right. But with the Series X, they have to learn how to utilize the new hardware. And they're just porting
That's
games
completely
straight
different.
over. They're not really trying to learn anything. They're just trying to use the old stuff on new technology. That's the difference. So it's not a developer issue. It's the point is putting in that work. I keep telling people the first
So
next
if they're
gen.
not putting in that work,
hold
that
on,
would be-
bloody. Hold on, Captain Interrupting. Hold on. The first game this generation to utilize the Series X won't be Starfield. It will be Forza. And I keep telling y'all the facts. But you're going to come see in October what
Yep.
Turn 10 is going to do. That's the first next-gen game 3 years after this system launch. Technically. That's the first one. And then we'll see what happens later on down the road. Because Starfield is not a next-gen game. Sorry. It's just not. And I ain't talking about because it's 30 frames. I'm talking about
And
because
that's-
just the...
and I'm totally fine with that anyway. Totally fine with that. But I'm just saying they already had in plans to do a mid-grade upgrade, okay? That was already in the plans. Let's be real. And it's kind of needed because the long term for them is needed because they need to keep narratives moving. That's the whole point. But technically we don't need it. Like as gamers, we don't technically need them because we haven't moved technically from last gen. We are still playing.
What we're seeing more games come out with more of the new upgraded engines, and the games
True.
are running like crap.
That's because they have not learned how to optimize for the new technology. And Forspoken is a representation. They just haven't figured it out yet. Or they don't have a big enough team to sit there and do what they need to do. But I do know that Microsoft and AMD has partnered to create such technology. So it's not like there's no resources there. But I will say that, yeah, I got you. I will say that
Oh, nice.
I look at it two
Oh,
ways,
my boy
right?
John Wolf in the chat.
One, I believe it.
It's a nice
Two,
one.
I don't know if gamers need it right now, right? And it all depends on what the price is going to be when it launch. That's all I gotta say.
So yeah, won't that be just kind of like, you're talking about the Series X, and they don't really want to work to optimize
say
for
work.
tools or whatever,
I didn't say work. They have to learn, kind of like one
Yeah,
of
they
the
learn.
Yeah.
They
Right.
gotta
It
learn.
takes time because this is a new tech that they're optimizing for. They never really had to do that before, right? That's why
See,
it's easier to do.
that goes into why I think we will get mid-gens, because I think the generation is going to be a lot longer than everybody's anticipating.
Of course it is.
And maybe,
Because it took so long for this generation to actually start. Like you guys say, the generation technically hasn't even started, right?
Right.
So
COVID
that
shut
just-
it down
so-
for 2
right,
years.
yeah.
So just imagine you got to tack on what a normal runtime of a generation
Right.
would be, right? Which is 5 years. So we're looking at this generation at least being an 8 or 9 year generation. And that's why we need at some point
We don't-
new
but-
hardware because
But do we really
because-
need it?
I think we would, bro.
People don't even got the TVs to match this hardware.
And
so what would they be chasing?
Well, I mean, what TV though, right? Because you're talking about high level. You don't technically need what we buy, to do that. We go and get the $2,000, $3,000 TVs.
Well,
but you're fine getting a $700-800 TV that could still be okay. But we're different from.
Remember, not all 4K.
I'm an enthusiast. I know. I'm an enthusiast.
You don't technically need that to get that, right?
No, you don't.
You can get a $700.
As long as you can see VRR, I think we'll be okay.
Which are coming out now in like $700-800 TVs, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, as long as you can see.
Yeah, but the performance is not good. They still got lackluster processing. They give you the features and not a good processor. You still got ghosting in your games.
As long as they don't.
I get it.
Why you think we're seeing so many games push the 30 frames, but they want to make sure that it's 4K? That's all that matters. It's not when you look at the box. It don't say, promises. It don't say 60. It'll say 4K, bro, or 8K. Why the hell you think they're talking about 8K, bro? Because no one cares about. Well, the casuals don't care about frames, bro. They don't even understand how frames work.
Well, listen, 4K is a better visual situation because it brings clarity. Your games are crystal clear. That's what the 4K does.
They don't care, bro.
They don't care. I know. All right, let's move on, man. Before we get into this embarrassing situation that happened in my city, and I'm gonna give you idiots to smoke. You ponies out here bad, man.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to say on that.
No, I do, because that was my goddamn city, and this is ridiculous. But we gonna get into that at the end. So
that's
now,
all you. Huh? I said, yep, and that's all you. Like you said, your city.
Let me say this, man. Sony Cronus Cloud is being tested. We talked about it. We touched on it a little bit earlier with Google maybe making a return with Stadia, trying to stream it to YouTube. My question to you, Super G, first. We know Sony goes into things and they're quick to get out. Now, we know Microsoft is eating the cost of xCloud. Shout out to you people that be frauding on Twitter like y'all play xCloud every day, all 6 of y'all. But with Microsoft having to fund xCloud for people just to basically try the game, see if they want to download it or however you choose to use it, which is a great option to be on tablets and, PCs, your cell phone. It's a great option. TVs now have it with Samsung apps. Do you think Sony is going to dive in, or do you think they're going to dabble like Stadia did with Google? So talk to me.
I think they're going to dive in. I think they see it, and they're just following Microsoft tracks as always, bro. So if they didn't really believe in it, I don't think they would even try because they don't got the money for the R&D to do this type of stuff, bro.
Right.
They can't afford failures, bro. They really can't. So I think they're gonna dive in and go all in on it. And like I said, like we've all been saying, right? They've been following Phil's playbook and Xbox's playbook, bro. So that's all they're doing. They kind of dove in because they wanted to say, oh, we got that 4K already going. They kind of like did that to give them a one-up on it, but that's all that is, bro.
They're gonna find out the hard way. Right? 4K game streaming is different than movie streaming, buddy. It's a different bandwidth level.
It's all verbiage though to give them good press, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna get good press. It's like, but when it comes out, it's gonna be a lot of bad
Apple
press.
Does something that Samsung's been doing something for years. Apple gets all the credit for it.
You ever streamed the PlayStation 3 game on a PS5? It's disgusting. A PlayStation 3 game. Have you ever streamed a PlayStation 3 game on a PS5?
No, but I did it.
It is disgusting.
In the house on my phone from my console, and it was
disgusting. So if you can't do PS3, I can't wait to see this 4K PS5 stream. I'll wait, and I must wait to see what them bandwidth numbers are too. Anyway, what's gonna be the requirements? Doggy, talk to me. Chronos.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, like up to 4K, as it says, up to 4K. So they're just kind of throwing what they can, the highest thing they want to try and go for. I don't think they'll hit that with most anything, there might be some smaller games make it to it, but and they said they've been working on it for 5 years, so I don't know. I think they'll stick with it.
You don't sound too excited, bud. You don't sound too excited. You all right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about it. I'm not much. Yeah, I don't. The only time I use XCloud is like for the Microsoft points, and you could instead installing the game to get the 25 points, you can just press XCloud. And now they've got those long queues and stuff. Like I don't even know what's going on with that. Like it's a tough thing to get into. So I probably won't use it much. I just don't use streaming that much. But I think that if they're doing it, I think they're gonna go into it. Like Super said, I don't think they could really afford to fail at it. So, but I don't believe the whole 4K thing. I think that's just
Oh, they gonna try.
They could try, yeah, but that's kind of like putting the AK on the box. You put
If you got a cap from your internet provider,
it's marketing. That's all it is.
You're gonna burn right through it.
Yeah. Exactly. That too. Yeah, exactly. Who's got that?
Whoever got that cap, this is not for you.
But no, I think they'll stick with it and stuff. But I think they're overplaying it and stuff. So, but it's not going to be for me anyway. I'm not much of a game streamer kind of guy. I just play it on the console. So.
Yeah, facts. I'm a direct storage dude, just like I like my movies. I may stream all these programs, but I love my 4K Blu-ray disc. Sorry.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Facts. I do Blu-rays. I don't do streaming. I start watching a movie on streaming, then I like it, I buy it, and I don't watch it on streaming again. Bloody. We're gonna go to you. Kronos. Do you see Sony putting 2 feet in? Do you see a real investment from this company?
I think honestly they're gonna have to really invest into it because they've seen what happens when you go half-ass into it, kind of what Stadia did and even what Amazon did quite a bit here. Well, Amazon's kind of focusing on what they did with their stuff, but I think with the success of how Microsoft has built xCloud and just their cloud service in general, I think they really realize that this is something that is potential, and that it's not something that you can just go into half-heartedly. At the same time is that they know that if they're going to do this, it is true that they've been working on it for 5 years or so, that they realize everything that Microsoft has been saying over the past couple of years and need to start then to really start getting it going now. Because people forget is that Microsoft saw this whole cloud and everything else over a decade ago, almost 12 years ago, because remember, they've been testing that kind of stuff since the 360 days, from cloud storage for your saves to being able to play games.
Yeah, they started all that. Right. They started all that.
That's what I'm saying is that
they got Netflix off the ground also.
They've been doing this for well over a decade and planning it well before what they introduced back in 2019, when they really started pushing Game Pass and then talking about Project xCloud when it was still in its early stages and everything else. As Sony's going to do this, they can't half-ass it. They're really going to have to dive in, and I think they realize that they're going to have to do that if they're going to make this successful. People talk about how they've had a cloud service or streaming, and it's like, yeah, they may have had something, but it wasn't something that they were ever invested in. And seeing how things are now, I think they really need to invest into it if they're going to do it, because it's not something you can do half-heartedly.
Okay. PK, talk to me.
I'm gonna talk to you guys like from a guy who supports the infrastructure. Doing anything in 4K will burn any blade. Okay.
Right.
Now let me just add some money. Now, no, don't get me wrong. Right. If you have solid state, flash, everything, it could be possible, but that's super expensive. But let me ask you a question. If GeForce Now barely does 4K, and they're supposed to be one of the kings of graphics engine, hosting, streaming, cloud, right?
Right.
Where's the money that Sony has to do what they do, and they are not $1 trillion company?
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
I'm speaking from an infrastructure side of the house. It is very expensive.
Yes.
Look, just for and I'm just saying, just doing a normal API streaming, it requires a lot of horsepower. Let alone trying to do. You know what's going to be 4K is going to be Pac-Man. Okay, this whole up to 4K business.
Oh, I never said anything about being in 4K.
No, he didn't say you. It's not about you, Bloody.
I'm just
about what they said.
When they say 4K, don't think it's going to be the remix of that director's cut Super Smash Turbo edition of Last of Us in 4K. It's not going to be that. It's going to be something that's in 2D that ain't even a gig big, because there's no way in hell You're going to be able to transfer that much data over a pipeline that nobody has, not even to be able to play a game naturally at that resolution. That's not going to happen. At least not those kind of games.
Facts.
If NVIDIA struggles with it, what makes you think Sony is going to do any better? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that. Look, NVIDIA has 4090 hooked up, but not everybody's going to get a 4090 when they stream.
Facts.
All right. No, that's not going to happen. You're going to get whatever's available because it's too expensive. This is why GeForce Now costs so damn much. It's because to support that kind of infrastructure, you're going to have to pay at your ass. Now, if you're not, if people ain't used to that from Sony, and if they do charge similar prices, ain't nobody going to buy that crap because it costs too much. You know why movies and games are different? Because movies are usually in a solid, stateless position where you could just call it and stream it. Games are different. They require different parts to make it work. This is why Microsoft went and stuck Xbox, the Xbox boards into the servers as the damn blades, because it runs right. It's the same experience you get from console without having to reinvent the damn wheel. The reason why it was different for Stadia is because they had dedicated hard. Listen, Google money is not the same thing as Sony's money. I don't know what nobody understands out there. Even though Google throws their money away, they got money to throw away.
Yeah, they do.
Does not.
They do.
All right. Apple, if Apple was to do it, that might be a little different. They have the infrastructure and the money to back such a feat. However, it still would be expensive, and so would their service. So just to throw away the narrative for those out there, this is a cry. It will be 10 years before you actually see a game at the level of Forza, the next Forza being streamed at 4K on a cloud, bro, because it's way too, there's not enough money. Like, you really have to charge a different price for that kind of access, bro. Like, it's different. And because you will burn your blades. It is insane how much horsepower you need to host that kind of thing. But not saying it won't happen, right? Because we're getting into the point where we're getting into solid state, super fast flash hardware. However, again, look at NVIDIA. They're the juggernaut. If they're not doing it consistent, what do you think PlayStation going to do? I'm telling you, it's just going to be Pac-Man at 4K. There you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to say this. I don't give a damn. I barely play xCloud. It's a great service if you use it. I'm not out here capping for it. Just because I like Xbox, that don't mean I'm going to be out here just lying for every single thing they do or just saying, yeah, it's great. It's great. I don't use it. I've tested
I always say
it.
it's a nice to have.
It's a good option. It's not the main option. It's an end option, so it's great. If Sony give you great another option, it's great for us Sony guys out here who play this console. But we're gonna move on. For people in the chat, we're gonna move on. We'll get into these Union Square riots in my city. Anybody wants to go before I tear their ass up?
No, go at it.
Anybody want to chime in?
Have at it, bro. Have at it. Besides, I gotta say, some of the stupid stuff people were using on Twitter to talk about it was pretty pathetic. But other than that, no. You were there, so it's your city, so take it away.
I'm gonna say this. First of all, what's his name? Kai Siante, whatever.
No, Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat. That's how you say it.
Cenat,
okay.
Yeah.
Let me say this. It's not his fault that you goddamn ponies are idiots.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
He was giving away PlayStations,
Still fast as
not
fuck,
thousands,
boy.
like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 PlayStation
Fast
5s.
as fuck, boy.
For you clowns to go out here
Fast as fuck, boy.
and embarrass my city with the disrespectful violence, the rioting, the amount of people that showed up was astronomical for this dude. There's no excuse for the behavior of your ponies. And I'm going to say this for the innocent bystanders that was getting beat up by cops and stuff. I feel bad for you because you went out there to have a good time with gamers, and this is the biggest community on the planet. But I'm also going to say this too. I've seen a lot of disrespectful statements and comments and people excited about what happened. But this is when this is when you have idiots that y'all follow and respect that co-sign this behavior in my city. And I'm gonna also say this. I play Call of Duty. I get called everything in the book, but this is the main thing. End drops, I don't care about that. But the first thing y'all dudes say is y'all too old to be gaming. But did y'all see the age group that was wilding in the city?
Wait a minute. 108, let me ask the question. There was a lot of arrests and a lot of people got hurt, right? So everybody showed up to get free PlayStations. Is everybody broke that showed up? What the hell is going on here?
Yo, facts.
That's why I don't want to say it's just ponies. I was just like, it's just the stupid people. Let's just be 100% honest. It may have been some of them, but just in general, the amount of sheer stupidity.
But let me
over 5 PlayStations, like Lemon said, you know, like,
right?
Come on. Or
so
PCs.
And I'm gonna say this. Man. Y'all are embarrassment. And as you younger gamers out there that was out there, y'all complete fucking idiots. You didn't see no older gamer out there doing what y'all was doing. You ain't seen no adult gamer below 30. You see a bunch of you 18 and 19-year-old, 20-year-old dummies cause a riot in one of the most quietest parts of New York City, Union Square. That's the areas where you walking down the street, you may see Mayweather in the park. Because I've seen him over there when they had the Virgin Megastore. I've seen Ice-T, sat in a restaurant, had lunch with the brother Ice-T. That's that type of area. So y'all went to an area like that.
They don't know who Ice-T is, Lemon.
If they don't know who Ice-T is, maybe you need to Google them, because that's what they know. Everything is Google, because they don't know. Some people don't know things. But it was a complete embarrassment for my city. Embarrassment. Union Square is one of the most famous spots in New York City where celebrities go, basketball players, don't matter. They go to this park. There's tons of great stores around there. Y'all go there and tear shit down. It's embarrassing.
I don't understand why they even started the riot.
And you lucky anyway. Nobody got shot, because y'all took a couple cops' guns too. You could have caused so much more damage and death for some goddamn PlayStations, you broke-ass clowns. It's embarrassing what y'all did. Embarrassing.
Fast as fuck, boy.
I felt like, goddamn, I can't even defend my city. This is ridiculous. Now they want to press charges. This dude incited a riot. He didn't incite no damn riots. Y'all idiots.
Facts, as you say. Yeah.
Idiots.
I was like, that's why a lot of people are speaking out in defense of him, is because of the fact that this
he didn't
isn't
do
his
that.
fault.
The dummies did.
He is just like, hey, we're having a meetup that I'm going to give stuff away. He didn't say, hey, come out here, let's tear shit up.
Start a riot.
Yo, listen, I don't think he should be charged, but everybody that's been arrested for committing these violent crimes and the snatching of police guns, you lucky you not dead. You young
trucks.
Idiots. Idiots. Disrespectful.
Especially when fucking with cops in New York. Let's be 100% honest.
Yo, they lucky nobody didn't die, man.
Anywhere.
Right, yeah.
They lucky nobody didn't die behind that. Because whoever the cops would have shot at, they definitely would have hit somebody who's not doing that shit.
Right. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And the ponies that were championing that on
they're stupid
Twitter
too.
saying,
And I blocked them on Twitter.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And I blocked you. Oh, they probably like, they shared it. Oh, 108 blocked me. You're an idiot for co-signing that. Because as a parent, if my daughter was out there in them riots, I didn't even want her doing a Black Lives Matter because cops was beating people asses. Told my daughter, don't stand on the front line, stand in the back. You want to go support something? Support it. Be in there, but don't be on the front lines. That shit was disgusting. That showed you how this community is not represented properly. And it took the PlayStation community, the biggest community for gaming in the world, to embarrass everybody. You didn't embarrass PlayStation people. You embarrassed gamers. You know how many people said, them goddamn video games, look at them. Look at them. Look what they're doing. And you pick a nice area in Manhattan to do that stupid shit too. Y'all some goddamn assholes. I'm done,
Be
man.
better. Be better.
They're not going to be better. How about you do this? Cremate yourself.
Yeah, even better. Yep.
Even better. Get rid of these people. Complete
Just
idiots.
throw yourself in the fire.
Idiots.
Yeah.
God damn. And like I said, when they going past all these people, it's a bunch of young ones.
Oh yeah, I saw some videos. Yeah, I saw some videos.
It's not even
the
gamers. Y'all say we too old to play because y'all stupid. Period. I'm done. Listen, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the chat. We're gonna do our outros. Doggy, where can they find you, man? Tomorrow's your day. You still doing that morning podcast? Oh, you doing Fridays.
Fridays, yep. Man, thank you, Lemon, for having me on. Thank you, panel. Love you guys too. Chat, you guys were awesome. You guys always tear it up. Yeah, you can find me Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern. The Retro Renegades. That's right. Sometimes you can find Lemon there as well. And also Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Iconic Video Games Podcast. We have a fun little show. Do stuff a little bit different there. Come check us out.
I got Axel, got to get him on. And Princess Zelda and whoever else on the panel, always welcome here. Bloody, a.k.a. the Kumu replacement killer. Where can they find you, Bloody?
Don't do that. I can't replace her no matter what.
No, that's a fact. That's a compliment, but just shut up. Keep going. Go with the hype. Go with that 4K streaming.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Bloody Nux. Y'all can find me all over the internet at BLOODIEKNUX. You can find me on all social medias. I'm all over the place. You can also find me streaming 5 to 6 times a week. Everything kind of light this week. I didn't do much here because I was actually kind of getting over a sickness here.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it now. That's why I'm drinking a lot of water.
Yeah. I would say, but I was like, I had the flu, so I was really out of it. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff coming up.
Rub your hard ass feet with them corns.
No. Anyways, I have some videos that I'm working on for some things that I got sent here that I'm covering, and some other stuff that I got in the works. But yeah, pretty much just that's what's been going on. Hope everyone make sure to check me out and see all the stuff that I've been doing. Kumu also wants to let everyone know that she'll be back here soon, so that way y'all won't have to see my ugly mug anymore. Y'all be able to see her. But yeah.
Okay. Super G, the last step rocks. The man that's been doing the most. The convention king. What's up, bro?
I'm gonna be chilling the next couple of days, man. Just chilling. Putting a lot less content out. But you guys can always come through and check out what we do have on the Otaku Fix. Hopefully back here next weekend with another show where I'll be 2023 G for PK.
Oh, yo, he gave you a whole new title.
Can we go back to 2019 G?
Yo, I'm gonna feed y'all. Y'all gotta chill. Yo, they running around looking at the glass like, yo, where the food at? Where the food? I'm gonna feed y'all, man. Hold on. God damn. Sorry, yo. He going crazy. No, why you putting out less work?
I'm gonna chill, man.
Your ass out, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. That and then diving straight back into regular work, so.
Yeah, I've been doing doubles every day, bro, since I've been back to work. That's why I've been quiet on Twitter. But the ponies have been happy because I ain't been making no shut your ass up videos. Shut your ass up. PK, where can they find you when you're still pitching your best side, your right side, the best side? Talk to me.
I'm going to be on the side, and I'm going to find Adidas for it. I'm gonna definitely.
Yo, he's not stopping.
He said, "Don't worry." He's like, "I'm gonna pay for your dentistry. Yes, it's not good."
I'm gonna hold a GoFundMe for. And look, I need a really good picture of Dreamcast guy. So I need
pizza face guy.
I need 108 to send it to me, and then I'm gonna write a bio, and then I want y'all to donate.
Microsoft has won.
We can get some interventions going. But yeah, so what?
that picture.
Hey, listen. Listen. 4G
You laughing at
TV,
what I popped up, doggy?
Yeah, that's great.
we'll be here. Dragon's
I'll do it
Den.
again for you.
whenever Dragon's
Microsoft
Den,
has
Master
won.
McCabe, we'll be here. We gonna come back like everybody, man. Hey, it's busy time, so it's one of those where it's hump time at work, so it's a little rough when it comes to content, but we'll get it going. We'll get the job done. Thank you all for coming out. We're not a show without you. Thank
That's a
you,
fact.
Doggy, coming through, hanging out. Thank you,
Thank
Blood,
you, brother.
for coming out and hanging out.
Always.
I appreciate everybody on the panel for sure, and we'll be back. Thanks.
Appreciate
next
y'all.
time.
Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all panel members and shout out to the people that pull up tonight. We jump right back to the regular numbers, man. I know we've been going for a month, man. I appreciate every y'all. Like PK said, without y'all, we don't have no show. So it is greatly appreciated if y'all share this out. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. It don't matter, man. We trying to grow here. We trying to give y'all positive, good content and some comedy. And plus, what we do on this show is how we are in real life and these goddamn party chats. So you just getting what we are just live. So I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody have a safe weekend. Please do not go out there and riot over Starfield and anything or anything
Get
else.
your ass home and play some games, damn.
No MK1. No, you know what I'm saying? It's not that serious.
Constellation Edition or something like that.
Word. Please be safe out here, man. Everybody, we appreciate y'all. We will be back next week. I gotta go feed my daughter. I'm in here cooking, and I gotta feed these goddamn bearded dragons. And I'm gonna do a little episode. I was supposed to have the community help me name them, but my daughter was like, "Nah, dude, I got this." So she handled that. So we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Next Saturday. I see y'all
Named
there,
them
man.
Marvin Larry.
No.
I should name him Jim Ryan and Dream and Piece of Face Guy. Facts. Yeah, everybody have a good weekend, man. Stay safe. Be positive. Bring your game and definitely not your name. And that's what we do around here.